Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. Let me know where you are watching from, as always. This is gonna be a very fun live stream. I hope you are excited. We're gonna vibe code, kind of, but more structured. We're gonna wait. Let me turn down the music a little bit more. We're gonna use AI. We're gonna use MCP. We're gonna use Claude, and we're gonna feed all of that in WordPress. We're gonna test if we can actually build something realistic with Elementor. Yes. So I can already see there are some people in the chat. Very nice that you are here. How is the sound? How do I look? How is the resolution? Is it all good? I see Keyframes Creations is here, an old-time viewer of the stream. He has helped so much in the past, so I'm happy you're here, Keyframes, because we're probably gonna run into some issues. We have Kekse from Germany. We have Darren from Brisbane, Australia. Oh, Giovanni is also here. That's funny. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about Giovanni in a minute. And we have Eddie from Switzerland, New Zealand, where it's 11 p.m. Oh, I feel so bad for you, Keyframe Creation. What's your name again, Keyframe Creations? I forgot. What's your first name? Or do you not want to put that in the chat? Okay, we have Piero from Italy. Very nice that you are all here. We have Estonia. Oh, and my friend Jeffrey is here. Jeffrey from the channel Lightbox. You probably know him. He is amazing. Jeffrey, how are you, man? How are you? Oh, I am so excited for this live stream. We have people from the UK. Tristan, oh yeah, Tristan. Okay, I'm trying to remember. You know what? I'm gonna write it down because I want to talk to you guys in this live stream. Tristan is Keyframe. We literally had a call, Tristan, remember? But I still forgot your name. I'm so sorry. We have Barcelona. We have Pakistan. Amazing. Welcome everybody to the stream. So in this stream, what are we gonna do? We are gonna work with Novamira, the new cool kid on the block. So what is this? Okay, this is one of the, in my opinion, most cool WordPress plugins we've seen in a long time. And this is not just because of this plugin, this is because of MCP technology. That allows you to let your AI talk to other systems. And so this system connects WordPress to your AI agent. So you can spin up Claude and then you can control your WordPress website. I have already made a video about this. This one, which I uploaded a few days ago, has gotten a lot of attention actually. It's one of the better performing videos in the last couple of months. And many people are very, very interesting, but there was also a lot of people who said like, yo, Reno, cool what you're doing. But I think drag and drop is easier. Okay, so many people already know about this technology, but not everybody is convinced yet. And listen, I'm not convinced yet. As always, this is not a tutorial. This is a live stream, okay? It says, there's a question mark here at the top. Do you see that? I don't know yet if it's better, but the story is very interesting because in this video, I used the free version of Novamira. So the free version, you can get that yourself on the website. You can just download this plugin, install it on your website. That's what I did here. Here you can see the plugin. Let me just go to the plugin list. It's a free download. Oh, we have all kinds of updates also from them. So that's a free plugin. But now they released the pro version because the problem with the free version was and is still that it doesn't understand Elementor. Like this is the thing with LLMs, right? It's like people sometimes think like AI is like magic, but it becomes magic if you combine industry knowledge or specific use cases, workflows with the LLM, right? Because it can understand, but it needs direction. And so they launched a pro version, which I'm very excited about. This almost sounds like a sponsor, but it's absolutely not. They have a pro version. And what they did now with the pro version, let's just go. Memory and expertise. So they optimized it for Elementor and for Bricks. How cool is that? Wait, let's check the comment a little bit. Jeffrey says Novamira is crazy good, a lot of power. Yes, exactly. Custom abilities. So yeah. So what is actually happening in the plugin is that you have to configure it so that it can talk to, oh, where do you do that? Yeah, here. You have to configure it so it can talk to the abilities. And then it can do all of these things in WordPress. But now with the Pro version, it's going to a whole other level. Wait, AI abilities. Yeah. Because it can do a lot more and it's trained on how Elementor and Bricks work. So it should be a lot better. Okay. Okay, let's check the chat. Welcome, Jeff. Nice surprise. Was just going through your recent video on this same topic. Yeah, Jeffrey also made a video about this. Very cool. Just here in the background. Yeah, exactly. Like you can literally like do this at the same time while I'm doing the live stream, but the setup is a bit hard and I cannot show you the setup in this video. I did show that in my YouTube tutorial, okay? But I cannot show you the setup because that would mean that I have to open my MCP file where you can see all of my MCPs and that has sensitive data, so I cannot show that, but it's in the YouTube tutorial, okay? And it looks like Giovanni is actually here in the live stream live watching. And I have to say, I have been in contact with Giovanni. Giovanni is the founder. Let me show you a little bit. So Giovanni is the founder of the company behind this. So where is that? Here, a project by Dynamic 000 or ooh. This plugin you may know. Okay, so this is their main plugin. And they have an extension for Elementor for stuff where Elementor is dynamically not strong. But they also have stuff for Bricks, even though Bricks is better with dynamic content. And now they built Novamira, as you can see. I sometimes say Novamiro, sorry for that, because I'm not used yet. I don't know, in my mind, it makes more sense that it's Novamiro, even though it's Novamira, because it means something in Italian. Maybe Giovanni can tell us, but Giovanni is the founder of Dynamic 000, okay? And yeah, he is the genius mind behind this. So it's fun that he is here in the chat, but he is on the way because I WhatsApped with him. He's actually in the train, right? Yeah, here. I'm on the train and sometimes the connection cuts out. He's literally in the train right now, like on his phone, being here in the chat, but he is going to a WordCamp right now. He has to give a talk. What are you gonna give a talk about, Giovanni? Are you gonna give a talk about Novamira? So it's fun that he is here. Let's see what Tristan is saying. I'm going to sit back and watch you with this. Still think of building WordPress core abilities. MCP is the better direction rather than paying for yet another subscription that won't have all I want. Okay, so this is interesting. Maybe somebody who has technical knowledge about how this works can put it in the chat, but from what I understand, it's actually using the WordPress MCP. So let me show you. If you actually go to a website and you start setting up the configuration, you will see here, if you go here, it says, here, look at this. Okay, you guys see this? If you add the MCP server, it says automatic MCP remote, latest. So what I think Novamira did is that they are using the actual WordPress MCP. And please somebody confirm this in the chat because I'm not exactly sure how this works. But I think WordPress itself released an MCP, so automatic, right? The company behind the WordPress organization. Kind of. And I think Novamira is using that and they built a whole plugin around it, but now with the Pro version they offer more. So here, they added memory and instructions. So if your Claude is not doing what you want, you just go in here and you write instructions. You say like, hey, this is how I want to develop my website. But this is per website, okay? So you can, of course, put instructions in here. There's even more stuff here. Memory, like what you have with OpenClaw. I've been starting to mess around with OpenClaw, by the way. So yeah, this is what should make the system smart. But we, of course, also have... Let's switch to Claude. Oh, my Claude window is messed up. Wait. Wait. La 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 la. Let me just fix this little window. Okay, so inside of Claude, the Claude desktop app, you can of course also go to the settings. And then if you go to developer, you can see my MCP service here. No, sorry, wait, I shouldn't go here. Sorry, customize, skills, here, Elementor builder. So I have been creating a skill file. You can just edit that in here with instructions on how I think it should work with Elementor. But Novamira Pro also understands Elementor better, and Bricks, by the way. So I'm gonna try to combine it with this skill file. Okay, so this skill file, I already showed it in the YouTube video, has instructions on what I want it to do and what I, more importantly, don't want it to do. So for example, this guide is written for the normal widgets in Elementor. I want you to avoid the atomic widgets because the atomic editor is not ready and I don't want to run into issues, even though I have been doing tests with Elementor v4 atomic widgets. I have successfully been able to upload variables and a classes system and tell Claude to use the classes system in the way that I want. But I'm running into issues because Elementor v4 has, unfortunately, too many issues. This is, I've said this honestly in a YouTube video, it's not done, right? It's not done, unfortunately. So I think people will figure out how to do this properly with Bricks. Maybe this is something that Jeffrey could do, because Jeffrey is really good at Bricks. I want to get better at Bricks still. Yeah, I know. Well, especially now, I'm having a client project soon where I might switch to Bricks. I don't know. Okay, so it says like, hey, if you're creating a custom post type, use ACF. So we have installed ACF on this new website. Use ACF. Okay. If you're creating custom fields, use ACF because it can also write PHP. But I want this to be a no-code friendly way of working, right? If you make taxonomies, okay, site settings, etc. Try to avoid using that custom PHP. If you add a container, this is what you add. And this is not a good system. This is against what I'm teaching actually in my own course. But we need to start somewhere, okay? So in the future, you're gonna have classes with top and bottom padding, but now I just put something simple here to make sure we have something to work with, okay? This is fine for now. This is an experiment. This is not a live build of a client website, okay? Yeah, how to work with rows and also like colors. Like this is what I added today actually. Wait, here, how to use the colors, okay? So whenever I'm working on a website with Elementor, I use specific naming for the colors and I want you to use it. The headings are always using the most light color or the most dark color, which start with number 1. And then here I have all of these numbers. So all of these things should, in combination with Novamira Pro, should give us a great result right now. So that's the fun part, okay? So what I want to do in this live stream, I want to go to, I think it's going to be really fun. I want to go to Lovable, okay? I want to create a design here for a dynamic website. So maybe we can do, I don't know, a real estate website or a cars website. Let's do cars. That's fun. Create custom post types, create custom fields, put dynamic data in there. Then also create an archive page and a single post template. Lovable is going to design it. Claude is going to build it. And we have WordPress as a final. How cool is that? Okay, let me quickly check the chat before we dive in and do some crazy stuff. Too many issues. Yeah, about Elementor v4. Unfortunately, it's not completely done yet. Hey, Anne Bovelet, our accessibility expert or evangelist, or what was the title again, Anna? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Anna, but Anna knows a lot about accessibility. Actually, Anna, I have a live stream next week, which you probably are interested in, because I'm gonna talk to Yoast, the SEO plugin, and they're gonna talk about how optimizing for accessibility is actually good for AI agents or to show up in AI chats. So that will be really cool. Let's see what Giovanni is saying. I heard about the live stream yesterday. I'm going to meet up. Yeah, I mean, I didn't announce it, okay? I mean, not actually. I didn't even have time to make a tweet for this live stream. I was so busy setting this up. Actually, there's quite a bit of people here in the live, which is nice. Even though I didn't announce it, but I just showing this because this is not like a sponsored live stream where Geo told me to do this. I'm genuinely excited about this because if this works well, we can cut the development time by a lot, like a lot. I don't want to say numbers, right? Check the plugin page if you have updates. If you okay, all right. I will make sure to update before we get started. Well, you put a lot of time and effort into that skill. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Because I really want this to work. This is not just for the live stream. I want a system that allows me to build fast in Elementor, right? Use less tokens and choose tools better when performing tasks. What? Are you giving me advice now? Strategist. Oh yeah, that was it. So Anna is the accessibility strategist. AI search SEO closely intertwined. Ah. My WordCamp Europe talk is about, oh, I love it. I'm also planning to go to WordCamp Europe, so that will be cool. I hope I can attend your talk. Bill Euros gave me some ideas to add some accessibility skills to oh, that's also would be really cool if we can add skills, instructions for accessibility. You can basically, like, that's the beauty of this system. You can keep, wait, let me put on some more relaxed music because this is driving me a bit crazy. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so if we go to Claude, yeah. So you can just keep adding stuff here. So if it doesn't work, you improve it. And that's also what I want to do in this live stream. We're going to do something. We'll see what the result is in WordPress. And then if it's not good, we just go in here and we add some more instructions. Or even better, we ask Claude to improve this file. So this is why I'm so excited about this, because I think in the future, every agency can just have their skill file or their instruction file and then keep adding things to it according to your specific workflow, how you like to work. And then content creators like me, we can provide workflows for people that don't have the workflow yet, right? Or a whole framework, including a skill. Like, this is such an exciting time. And I was even thinking, like, what I could do, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I expanded Website Style Kit into a much better system, okay? So now, here, look. I basically improved the exporting, okay? So now we have one main color that was already here. You can add a secondary color now. Look at that, really cool. That also is working now. And then the export is not here anymore. The export has moved over here. So you can export all of your colors in CSS or in JSON, which you can then feed into Claude and say, like, hey, add all of these colors to my website. And then it just does that for you. You don't have to go in and be like, add one color, copy the hex code, give it the name. Like, no, this is a system. You upload that in there. And so I was thinking, maybe in the future, I can even add like like a design.md file for Website Style Kit, like a mini version of what you see right now with like Google has open sourced design.md, which has been popularized by Google Stitch. If you guys didn't know, Stitch is an AI tool from Google that allows you to generate web designs for websites and web apps and apps as well. And then it generates a design file system, but this is too much for what I want. So I'm just building a system now for Website Style Kit. So maybe in here I can even have an export and be like, hey, this is how you use a typography. So you prepare everything in here, right? You like set up your sizes, you know, your fonts. There's also a font selector, which is better right now. So you prepare everything here and then you export it, and then it gives you instructions which you can feed then into your Claude. This is cool, right? This is so cool. Hey, Jackson is here. I met Jackson on WordCamp and I said you are back here. This can be very useful for agencies. Yes, exactly. His name is also softwebcoder.agency. So we know it's an agency. This is really cool. It has a great story, but oh, what is that? Have you explored the GitHub repo yet? Everything Claude code. No, I have not. I've heard there are multiple GitHub repos that make the design better, so maybe we can do some more stuff here, but hey. Okay, oh, they're just talking to each other. Okay. All right, so let's get started. I have my coconut water. I hope you have a nice drink as well. Next time I should make tea. That makes me calmer. My coconut water is coming out of the fridge, and so now it's condensing, so it's constantly wet. So now my hands are wet when I touch this. It's disgusting. And then I don't want to touch my keyboard anymore. But I have a little towel here. Okay, too much information right now. All right, let's get into it. So yeah, where are we gonna start? Yeah, we're gonna start here because we want a cool design. By the way, I came prepared. I added $200 of Claude credits to my account if we run out of the daily limits or the time block. Claude gives you like 3 or 4 time blocks per day. So yeah. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna use my transcription tool to make sure that I don't have to type. Another beautiful thing about AI, right? You don't have to type. Okay, so actually, maybe we're gonna do it even more efficiently. Let's first start in Claude. Let's do that. We're gonna create a prompt in Claude, then give it to Lovable, okay? Let's do that. Okay, so this one is fine. We're gonna go back and we're gonna just, yeah, start over here. Okay, so I'm gonna press this one. Hey Claude, I want you to help me to create a prompt for a website that I am creating, and it is a listing website for cars. It contains a homepage, it has an archive page, and it has a single post template where you can view more information about the cars. So let's just turn this into a car dealership website from Amsterdam. I want to use a specific style and colors. So I will provide you with a screenshot so you can use it as a reference to create a prompt. There we go. That was cool. Yes, lots of people use voice. Yeah. So I am I have two voice commands on my computer now. Whisper Flow and Typeless. Both of them. I'm testing both of them. I'm not sure which one I like more. But they're both very nice. Okay. And now we're gonna go to website style kit. Let's refresh. Let's start from scratch. Okay, so what kind of design do we want? I'm a total fan of Super Whisper. Okay, that's another one. Super Whisper. Yeah, so they have like Whisper Flow. This one. It's really cool. I love the branding of this website. It is so cool. Look at this website. Incredible. This is a good website for web design inspiration. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Incredible branding. And then the other one is Typeless. More boring design, you know. It's more like, you know, clean Apple kind of like design, but also very nice. You can even use it in Tinder. You see that? Okay, and then what are you saying? Super Whisper, Super Whisper. Interesting. I haven't heard of that one. Super Whisper. Okay. Oh, even more minimal, I guess. That looks even more like Apple. I mean, kind of, right? Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, that looks even more like Apple. Okay, all right, don't get distracted, Reno. We're gonna create some color palette. Let's get started. What is a cool color palette for a car dealer shop? I think red, right? We want like, red is an intense color. Let's see if we can generate something that feels fast. Oh, I think this feels fast, but I don't like it. No. Let's play around a little bit. So what's cool about the new color system is that it's based on color psychology. I'm not so sure. I am not so sure yet. This is kind of cool. Okay, let's pick some typography. I want to do something that feels like a bit bold and fast. Russo 1, I love Russo 1. That feels like a bold font. Let Reno work. use black, white, and red. Oh, I don't know if I can do black and white and red. Don't have that option actually. I don't know. I'm not sold yet on the colors. I also don't want to spend too much time here at this step. Should feel fast. Yeah, this feels kind of cool, right? It feels like, let's add some more. It's just a little bit like, okay. That's a little bit better. Still intense. It should be intense, right? It's about speed. Oh, people are already posting and pasting like actual hex code. Thank you, but I just want to think this is fine. It feels fast, it feels modern. Let's also pick like, nah, that's too warm. I think this is kind of cool, even though it's not the most readable font. Yeah, nah, it doesn't matter that much. Okay, so now let's make a screenshot. So I can give this to Claude as a reference. Oh, that's what I should build. Actually, now that I'm saying this, I'm like, wait, I should have like a screenshot feature, an export. So people can export this PDF. That could be a great feature. Don't you agree? Because now I have to make a screenshot. Okay, let's paste it in Claude, this image. And while Claude, and let's paste it in here. Okay, I have created a prompt for a website I'm building as a listing website for cars and include a homepage, archive page, and about the cars. Let's turn this to car. Yeah, I want to use specific. Okay. And I'm going to provide this prompt to Lovable, so I want you to create a visual and technical prompt. I hope it understands enough. And while Claude is doing that, we are going to vibe code because I'm like, wow, that's actually a great feature. I still have it open. Yeah, okay, I still have Bolt open, so let's also add a feature in the meantime because Claude is running anyways. That's really funny. Okay, so let's see. Can we add a image export feature for the live preview so that it turns the live preview into a PNG? And what would we need in order to make that work? Because I understand that it might be challenging because it doesn't know how wide you want it to be. I think that's the only challenge. I'm just gonna use plan mode and see what Claude Bolt is coming up with. By the way, Bolt is also using Claude. You can see that over here. It's using Opus. I'm actually not using the best model, but that's fine. Okay, let's see what Claude is doing in the meantime, because I think this should not be too hard. Love the style reference. Hey, Claude likes my design. How cool is that? So let me analyze the screenshot. Okay. I love that in Claude Desktop now you also have these color previews, right? It's pretty cool. Okay, so build a car dealership website called Auto Amsterdam. Okay, cool. Color palettes, all right. Typography bold, heavy sans serif. Oh, it has not used the right fonts, but that's okay. All right. Let's copy that. Let's go back to browser. And we're gonna go to Lovable. Wait, I'm not even logged in here in Lovable. Here I'm logged into Lovable. Because otherwise we're on the free plan. Okay, so let's see. Wait, let me zoom in so you guys can also see. Okay, so the fonts, we're just gonna feed it exactly what we want. Where is it? Here, one. Okay, Russo 1. Russo 1, Google font. And for the body, Roboto condensed. Clean body text. Google font. Roboto condensed. Cool danced. Okay. Okay, homepage. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do plan mode and see what Lovable comes up with. And in the meantime, let's check what Bolt is doing. The approach is let the user pick a width, render the preview off screen at that width, raster it with a client-side library and offer PNG. The width question is solved by giving a simple preset default. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. No. So what is it saying? Do you want the visible? By the way, I'm listening to Lovable. Okay, if Lovable makes the sound, we're gonna go to Lovable. I'm just vibe coding in the meantime. Okay, because it's fun. All right. Lol, you're still so nice to Claude. I'm like, write website, generate prompts. Yeah, I heard that from Claude. I think it said something like, I am in the top 10% of people who are nice to Claude. But I do that on purpose, okay? It's very well calculated, because the moment the robots take over and Claude is in the robots, I am safe. I don't know about you. There's like all of these memes now on the internet going on of like people saying like they're slapping Claude and acting like Claude is their slave. But I don't know if that's a good idea for the future. Okay. Yeah, Kexa agrees. And Anna's just like, yeah. Maybe I should be nicer. Oh, that's funny. You still give it instructions? I've gotten to this stage of do the thing and then abuse it when it doesn't do it. Yeah, of course well, yeah. I I think it acts better if you're nice and smart about it. But hey, lovable is done with a plan, okay? A bold, let's see, a bold model, yeah, okay. Static React, yeah, it doesn't matter what the code is, right? Because we're just going to use it as references. Heading fonts, yes, okay, great. Components, yes, homepage. Trust bar, stats, featured listings, good, perfect, that's what I wanted. Aanbod, why? Why is it in Dutch? I want it to be in English. I understand that we're doing it for Amsterdam, but I want it to be English, okay? So, edit. Why can I not edit it? I love the plan, but I want the whole website to be in English. I don't want to see any Dutch, okay? Even though we're a company from Amsterdam. Yeah. Crazy. Evaluating language scope. But I didn't even read the whole plan. Plan. Okay, it's already done. That's good. Good afternoon. Hey, Dennis is back. Welcome back, Dennis, to the stream. Welcome back. Very nice that you are here. Anna says, when robots take over, make sure you know how to make fire without lighting. I mean, some people are saying, right, we're going back to the Stone Age when the robots take over. Maybe it's our job to not let the robots take over, okay? Yes, Dennis is back. Come on, Dennis. Dennis is also a long-term viewer of the stream, always helping out. I'm getting yes, Dennis, you're getting famous now. You're becoming a famous stream star. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Trust bar stats featured listing inventory. Oh, okay, inventory. Sure. A filter bar. It's even doing a filter bar. Elementor is not gonna be able to do that because Elementor doesn't have filters. Oh wait, they do. With V3, I think they have some kind of filter system, right? And they have a taxonomy filter. 3 column, that's good. Car detail, okay, great. Out of scope. Yeah, no, we're not gonna add anything. So we're gonna let Lovable cook. Okay. We're gonna let Lovable cook. Well, Lovable's working for us. Well, we are vibe coding a new feature for Website Style Kit. Hey, come on, how awesome. Do you want just the visible viewport captured or the full scrollable all sections? Oh, no. It should capture the full page, so all of the sections. Should this live inside of the existing export module? Yeah. Yes, it should live inside of the model. Yeah, right? I think that's better because then everything is in the export feature. Yeah, it makes more sense. That's a better UX. Do you care about offering other formats? JPEG and PNG would be nice. Whatever. No. It's fine. It's fine. PNG is sufficient. Hey, it did not capture my first. Oh, PNG. PNG. Also, I don't think it's a great idea to ask them to set up the width themselves. You know what? Let's just let them pick desktop or mobile using the same kind of icon switcher as we already have on the website. And then for the desktop, it will just use 1440 pixels. Don't ask any questions. And for mobile, it will use 360. Or let's do 380 to make it a little bit wider. Let's see if that will work. Right? Yeah, this still works. Okay, let's see. Plan. Let's also let Bolt cook, because I think it has enough input right now. Let's see. Okay, Lovable is also still cooking. Let it cook. Yeah, we're gonna let it cook a little bit. Okay, we're gonna let it cook. And well, it's cooking. You know, we're gonna put on a little bit of background music. Not too loud. I know, Anna. I know. Not too loud. Just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. There we go. Claude is actually working for us 3 times. Well, 2 times right now. It's building. It's using Claude in Lovable. It's using Claude in Bolt. And you know what? Let's also put Gemini to work. Why not? Right? Where's the plan? I want to see the plan. Files. Is it part of files, the plan? No, there's no document. Where is it? Where is my plan? Allowed. 2 tools used. Plan. Yeah, there we go. So, oh, there's just a copy button here. There we go. That's easy. Oh, I love that icon. Look at the. Come on. Look at these little details. I love it. Look. Just enjoy this animation. Oh, it was better at the beginning, right? There was something more, but it's still nice. Okay, Stitch. Come on, Stitch. You're also gonna work. We're gonna do something for the web. Let's see what Stitch come up with. That'll be interesting because I haven't used the new version of Stitch yet. 3 Flash. No, not Flash. I want a better model. Pro. Oh, maybe that cannot work because we probably have to like log in and stuff if we're using Pro. Let's see what Stitch will come up with. Okay, so now Lovable is cooking a design. Stitch is cooking a design. I've used Stitch, as you can see here on the left. Okay. Don't forget to fix the pop-ups. Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that, Dennis. Oh, that's stupid. I forgot about that. So Dennis told me that the pop-up is not working. The pop-up on website style kit. Here, this one. Which one was it, Dennis? The share one or the export one? Or any of the pop-ups? He said it's not working in Firefox. And actually, now that you say it, Dennis, I actually have a Firefox browser installed, an alternative to it, which is Zen browser. So let's I'm just gonna test it. Websitestylekit.com. Oh, this pop-up is still working. So what pop-up was not working for you, Dennis, on a Firefox browser? Let me know. Okay, fill to save the project. You can download your project. Okay, so it has not saved it. Sometimes Bolt says it. I don't like it. Okay, let's see what it has. Export. Yeah, okay, so it did actually work. See, sometimes it says it's not saving it, it's actually saving it. So now we can export typography, export colors, and full page as an I think I was clear that I said I want them to pick whatever they want, like a desktop or mobile, but okay. Oh, now it's in it. Okay, great. Choose a viewport. 2x resolution. Oh, that's cool. Huh, that's cool. I love how smart it is. Oh, look at that. Oh, so it's first generating it in here. Download the PNG. There we go. Does it work? That'll be so awesome if this works. Yeah, it actually works. It downloaded the PNG to my computer. Mobile? Oh, so you first generate it from here and then it's download. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. Can I open it here in the browser? So you guys can also see it. Yeah, look, it's generating this whole picture, PNG. Also mobile now? Yeah, oh, but now you can see that it's actually messed up. And is that also the case on the actual mobile? You see it's messing up, but maybe it's just not correctly responsive right now in the editor. Let's see. No, it's correct over here. So there is a mistake, but it does work. Okay, awesome. The feature works, but the export on mobile is different than just scrolling through the live preview because it doesn't look correctly responsive in the export. So it looks like there's some differences between the live preview and the export. I will paste both screenshots here and then you should check whether they look the same. Okay, so we're just gonna dump these images in here. Can it upload 2 images at the same time? Yes, it can. Oh shit, where's my text? Oh, here. Oh, thank God. Okay. Whether there are issues. Plan mode. Okay, let's go back to 66 credits expired 4 days ago. Hey, we have a website. Look at that. With an Audi. It's very basic. It's not the most exciting design, but hey, that's okay. It's a starting point. What do you guys think? Hey, Rick is here, my friend from the Netherlands. Can we please code a better, more robust stream chat for which? Yeah, well, I'm using Ecamm for my live stream. So I don't know. People, Reno, when people rewatch the stream at double speed, the music will drive to double speed. Double speed. Who does that? I know what you want, Anna. I know. It was very smooth. That was very smooth. I'm not gonna have it all the time. Okay. Do you know if Novamira also works with in local? From what I understand, no. It's built in a core WordPress MCP plugin. It should do. Okay. I need to tweak the config slightly. Okay, so I don't know if it works with local. From what I understand from actually, I think Giovanni said that to me. That's not working. Looks nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it looks nice. Okay, let's scroll through the website. Let's see. Okay, I like this detail. That's definitely nice. These cards look good. Okay, this section I like. Oh, that's the footer already. Okay, so I don't like the home, the hero. It's very boring. But hey. Let's see. Inventory. Now it should show a grid. Yeah, oh, with a filter. Okay, it's at the top here. It actually already works. BMW. Okay, it has duplicate cars, but that's okay. Right, Tesla. Okay, and then let's also check out the single. Okay, very simple. Oh, this will be challenging, I think. An image gallery like this, because I don't know if there's a widget like that. And this will also be challenging for Claude, but this will be fun. This will be very fun. Let's try, okay? You know what? I don't want to care about the hero section. I don't want to make a great design. This stream is to test out Claude, right? With the MCP. Let's see what Stitch. Come on, why are you not doing it? Why are you not working for me? Stitch is not doing a great job. Stay updated. Oh, okay, the stay updated pop-up. Okay, I will see if I can do it. Okay, so Stitch will also create a design. But let's just get started with this one. I'm just gonna open it in a new tab and make a big screenshot of it. With my Chrome extension. Okay, save the image as, allow. Yes, that will be number 1. Then we're gonna go to the single post templates. And we're also gonna make a screenshot of this. We're gonna save that. This will be so much fun. Yes, lovable app. Thank you. Can you go away? Can you go away? Yeah, thank you. What is browse cars? Oh, that will just show the archive. Okay, great. So the archive page, save image as, save. All right, so now we have 3 images, which we can then feed into Claude. Yes. Why is this pop-up not going on? Okay. Just a little bit curious what Stitch is gonna do. Oh, look. Yeah, it's created. Okay, so this is a cool feature from Stitch. It's creating a whole design system. Personally, I think that people overvalue this feature because it's not that. It looks cool, but it's just a. It's just a. It's quite basic actually. But look. Okay, that's actually very similar. Oh, that's very similar. Google Stitch. All right. That's very similar. Maybe because the prompt. Whoa, it's very, very, very similar. Oh, I like these icons a little bit more. How does... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, interesting, huh? Oh, so I think that the prompt was already quite specific. Otherwise, this output would not be so similar. So in the prompt, there was already like explanations on how the design, the layout should be like. What do you guys think of this one versus Lovable? That's going to be an interesting one. I think, I had this idea to do like a video of comparing the different models with each other with a prompt. I think that would be fun. Double speed is me. Watching live is difficult. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So many guys are watching it at 2x the speed. All right. I understand. This last song 1 minute more, and then I will shut the music off. Okay. Yes, we use it locally every day. Oh, okay. All right. Didn't know. You can use Novamira locally too. Okay. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm just gonna save this. But we're gonna use this one. Okay, we're gonna use this one. Now I kind of like the color combination. It's kind of cool. Okay, so let's go to Claude. We're gonna do something fun. We're gonna let's switch to Claude. Okay. Actually, I want to paste the plan from Lovable inside of Claude because that is exactly what is happened right now. The plan. Review the plan. Preview. No. Details. No. Open the plan. Yes, this one. Okay. Oh, we're going to copy it from here. And then we're going to go to Claude and we're going to say, we're going to give it this prompt and we're going to say like, hey, what do we need technically in WordPress in order to achieve this with Elementor? And then we're going to make a plan and then, you know, it's going to actually build that. We're not just going to dump everything here and say like, hey, good luck. Take your time, my friend. I'm learning as I develop. So in your own time. Okay, thank you, Nico. Do you think I'm rushing too much or I want to go too fast? Maybe. Thank you, Nico, for the encouragement. Okay, so we're gonna... I want to make a plan, okay? So I already connected the website to Novamira and I tested it. I said, can you access this website via the MCP server? It says, yes, I can access it. So I tested it by asking install Elementor and ACF to the plugins. So let me show you the connection. Here, Novamira plugins. Now Elementor Pro needs to be updated, so we have 4 plugins installed. Yeah, let's test it quickly if it works by adding a few other blog posts. All right, so I'm just going to go to Claude and say, write 2 dummy blog posts about German cars and use the Gutenberg editor. Also generate some featured images and connect them. Okay, so now we're just gonna test it basically if the connection with our website is correct. And so it should generate the blog post inside of WordPress, right? No, good speed. Okay, all right. So I'm going at the right speed, according to Nico. Yeah, sometimes it's a bit hard. Like I wanna go fast, but in a live you cannot really go that fast, right? In a tutorial is easy. Okay, so now Claude is gonna ask me, can you do that? Allow for all tasks. Yes, you can do that. I will write blog post with proper Gutenberg blocks. Pull car images from Unsplash and wire everything up. Images uploaded. Okay, let's check it out. In the meantime, so we're going to go to the browser and it says it has uploaded images. Let's go to media. And there it is. So the same images. So Lovable and Claude, they're both using the same images. Yeah, I mean, it's both Claude in the background anyways, right? So that's funny. And now it should be generating some blog posts. And then also now connecting the featured image. Okay. I'm just gonna put on some music, but just some music for myself, okay? Because I know not everybody likes that, but I need a little bit of background music. Oh, it's done. It's done. Okay, let me put on some lo-fi music. I love my lo-fi music. You guys should not be hearing this music. All right, let's go back to WordPress. And let's see if we have blog posts. Yes, there we go. That is awesome. Why the BMW M3 is the ultimate driving machine. There we go. Does it have a featured image? No. Oh, yes, there we go. Okay, so it does have a featured image. Let's take a look at the front end. Yeah, it's just the default. We don't have a template yet, but it works, right? Pretty cool. So now we're gonna make a plan to work on this. And we should first start with the dynamic content, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Lovable, copy that prompt again. And then we're gonna go to Claude. And then I'm gonna just ask it to help me with a plan. Okay, so, okay, now we're gonna start with the actual website build, but I wanna do it in a structured order. So I want to discuss with you what the right way of working is. I think first setting up the custom post types and all of the dynamic content is the first step before we should care about the design system and Elementor. So I'm gonna paste the whole prompt in here for the website, and then you should tell me what you think is the right way to work. Yeah, I mean, this is the cool stuff with having an agent, right? It helps you to think. It's a thinking partner. So you don't have to do all of the thinking yourself. Of course, we're gonna review the plan before we're gonna do anything, but I'm just gonna paste that whole thing in here. Okay. Oh, out of scope. Yeah, that of course is not part of this. We need a CMS. We're literally doing something in WordPress. Mobile first hover. Yeah, that's also not needed right now. Components. Oh, this is all like design input. Design system. Wait. Does it not? This is not everything, or is it? Wait. Huh? Hero, trust bar, stats. Okay, that's the home page. Filter bar. Oh, page 2. Okay, page header. Page 3. Okay, it does have everything. Let's see. Let's see what Claude comes back with. I think it will understand it. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, it's a bit. It's like reading the markdown in here is a little bit challenging. So I don't know if this is gonna work. Otherwise, I'm just gonna use my own brain. Okay, good instinct, and I agree with your logic. AI is way too agreeable, but okay. Here's my honest take. First, a mismatch to flag. The build is written in React. Yeah, I know. WordPress Elementor. Yeah, okay. Okay, I know there's a mismatch in the code, but that React is in there because I used Lovable to generate the actual design, which I will provide to you right now. But we're absolutely not going to use React. Of course, we're just going to use WordPress, ACF, and Elementor Pro. Okay, register a car CPT and define all the field groups. Yeah, okay. So if you take a look at the images, you can also see what kind of custom fields we need. So I want you to come back to me with a plan on the custom post types and the custom fields and the taxonomies we need to make this work. Okay, the dummy data. So in general, I agree with your plan. Yeah, no, wait. Let's just dump these images in here. I think it will do a good job. This is so interesting, this workflow, huh? Don't you agree? This is so interesting, huh? I want you to come back to me with a plan on the first steps for dynamic content with the custom post type, custom fields. Okay, let's see. We're gonna provide it with images. It should think really hard right now. Did you see my answer about the pop? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's check bold in the meantime, because we're waiting. I think Claude is gonna take a little bit of time for this. So let's go back to bold. Let's see what bold is cooking. Oh, we haven't even implemented the plan. The fix is straightforward. Off-screen render preview to match the screen with a simple fix to temporary set a global robust alternative nested override. Yeah, it's a simple feature. Okay, so after this, I will ask it, can you check compatibility with Firefox when it comes down to the pop-up under the menu item stay updated? Because I received some feedback that the pop-up is not working on a Firefox browser for the stay updated menu item. This transcription tool is really good, by the way. It like catches all of the technical words, even though with this one, with Typeless, I didn't even add a dictionary. I love that I don't have to type because I have such bad pain in this one. Not in the thumb itself, but like in the thing that's like connected to your thumb. I don't know what this is called in English. I don't even know what it's called in Dutch. But I basically already destroyed my hands in the first 10 years of working because I worked way too hard, not on the right thing. Export type desktop mobile. Okay, let's test it again. Oh, it's switching here. Oh, wow, that's cool. So it's used, did you see that? It's in the background, it's like switching. So it's probably making a screenshot of what's happening in the background. That's crazy, actually. Okay, let's open this image. Yep, it works. Amazing. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Bolt. That's amazing. Okay, so now we're gonna give that feedback to Bolt. And in the meantime, let's go back to Claude. Let's see what Claude is saying. Good context. That clarifies everything. Okay, I love it. Let me read off what I see in the design. Custom post. What is this? Like this red bar. Have you seen that before? What is that? That's so cool. Whoa, look at this. It has... Wow. Wow, that's so smart. This is cool, guys. This is cool. If this is gonna work, I'm going to eat my shoe. So the taxonomies are the different car brands, etc. Hierarchical, yes. Car fuel type. So that's another taxonomy. Because in our images, wow, this is really smart. Car fuel type. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's another taxonomy. And then we have number text. Oh my goodness, it is so smart. It is so smart. So car price, that's a number field. Car year also, sure, that's fine. Car location is a text. Yeah, that's also fine. That's fine. Car featured, true or false. Okay, featured for on the homepage, I guess. Wow, this is really cool, huh? Reno, using Sonnet, you should enable thinking. Oh, well, I think it's already pretty smart. But I cannot change it anymore. Shit, I started wrongly. Oh, or I think... Wait. Let me open a new chat. Sonnet, here, I have thinking on, okay? We don't have to change anything. Maybe I should have used Opus, but then we're also burning too much, and I wanna see how much we can achieve. Okay, car gallery. Oh, but that's hard because a gallery is an ACF Pro feature, I know. Car features is a checkbox. So how is it gonna do that? Because it doesn't have the gallery feature. That will be interesting to see if Claude can catch that, because I know that ACF Pro is the plugin or only has the gallery field. Okay, car featured options, checkbox. Okay, so that's a checkbox which will then generate that, here, this one. So it's using, wait, let's go back to Lovable. Lovable, where are you? Over here. Here, it says it's gonna use custom fields for most of these. I mean, this one is a taxonomy. This one, I don't know, transmission, but it says the featured are checkboxes, which is good, right? Every car has the same kind of list, and then the owner can check via checkboxes. And then what did it say? Car fuel type is a taxonomy. Okay, sure. And then what else? Car make. Oh, the brand, of course. Where's the brand even? There is no brand. Right? Because this is the title. Oh, but it's using that. It's using that for the... it's creating this, of course, because we have an archive page and we want to be able to filter, right? So that's why it's creating a taxonomy. I just want to check everything before we click generate, okay? I do not believe in like completely trusting AI with every single decision. Car transmission, option select. Okay, automatic manual. Okay, so that's an option select. Car fuel type, taxonomy, petrol, electric. So why is this not also a check? Oh, because a car can be oh, that's already hybrid. I was thinking a car can be petrol and electric or a hybrid. But this one, oh, but this one is a taxonomy because it's also part of the filter. It's so smart. It's thinking about all of this. Oh, it's actually giving me the reasoning. Hey, look at that. Why car make and car field type are taxonomies, not ACF fields. Both power filter drop down. Yeah, okay. I already came to that conclusion myself, but hey, now Claude is saying why it did that. Incredible, incredible. So this is what I mean. It's a thinking partner, right? Even when you're developing, it's so cool. I hope it's gonna work. I hope it's gonna work. I'm so curious. Taxonomy give you real power. Yeah, okay, I know, which is what Elementor, Loop, Pro, Grid filters. Yes. If you store petrol as an ACF field, you have much harder time filtering. Yes. Right, car year and car price are ACF fields, not taxonomies. These are range filters, not discrete buckets. Yeah, I understand. Range filters for numbers, right? You want to have this price to this price. Car features true or false, that's on the home page. I already saw that. WordPress native featured image is the card thumbnail, yes. The ACF gallery field holds 4 image strips on the detail, clean separation. Yeah, but it cannot do that because we don't have ACF Pro. Let's just give it to it, okay? Oh shit. Because what did I click on? What did I even click on? You will need either. Oh, it also says what plugin we're missing. Jet Smart Filters. Well, that's cool. Maybe we can also install Jet Smart Filters and see if it can do that. Yeah, but this is a real development. Like this is a real test. So let's just tell it like, hey, are you aware that ACF, the free version which we have installed right now, doesn't have the gallery field because that's a feature from ACF Pro. For the rest, I completely agree with your plan, and I do have a license for Jet Smart Filters, so we can definitely use that later. But let's first focus on generating all of the dynamic data and fields. Dynamic stuff. Let's see what it's gonna say when I say this. Could be a bug of Omnisend for Firefox. Oh yeah, let's see what Bolt is saying in the meantime. This is interesting, right? The issue is that Firefox Enhanced Tracking Protection blocks the third-party Omnisend marketing scripts. When blocked, okay. The fix is to detect when Omnisend is unavailable and provide a fallback path, either a direct link to Omnisend hosted landing page. Oh, it's literally blocking it. Huh. Stay updated experience works regardless of the browser. Would you like me to implement this direct landing page custom model or bot database? What is a custom model then? What do you think, Dennis? Let's go back to Claude. Just let me know in the meantime what you think. Good catch, you're right. ACF3 has individual image field but not a gallery type. The fix is simple. We use the featured image as the main hero image. Add 4 separate image fields. Yeah, but why? I have ACF Pro. No, I don't want this. No, I don't want this. Via PHP, no. Stop. Jeez, just no. Uh-oh, this is gonna go wrong. Now let me verify. Oh, Lord. I did not want this. Stop. I don't want this. I have ACF Pro. Stop. Oh, it's not even listening to me because it was still talking. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna find ACF Pro in my plugin folder. ACF Pro. That's a long time ago. Because normally I use Jet Engine. Advanced Custom Fields Pro. Yeah, I still have it. Got it. Do you have ACF Pro? Yeah. Oh, can I just drop it in here? Can I just drop it in here? That would be crazy. Yeah, I have it. Here's the zip file. I will paste the license key myself. Wait, can I just drop a zip file here? That would be crazy if it uploads this as a plugin. Of course, I'm not going to show my license key here in the stream. That would be crazy. Are you using MCP server? Yeah, so for the people that have joined later in the stream, what we're trying to do is we're trying to let Claude basically build the whole website. We're not going to click a million times. We're going to have a plan, right? And then we're going to let Claude build the website. Lovable has designed the website. Okay, so let me show you for the people that joined later in the stream. Okay, let me show you. So Lovable has designed this website. It's a little bit boring. I mean, the hero is boring, but that's fine, right? It's a pretty decent website. We have single post templates. We have an archive page with working filters. It's pretty cool. We're gonna try to build this inside of WordPress. All right, I'm now asking Claude, like, hey, can you just install this plugin? 6 MB zip. I will encode it to push it directly to the server. Too large. Okay, it cannot do that. I will split it in chunks. Oh, come on, dude. No, don't do that. Stop. I will install it myself. We're not gonna. This is the kind of stuff where AI is just trying to do too much. Like, dude, just like we just want to install a plugin, okay? We're not gonna unzip it and then make it smaller and then do all kinds of weird stuff. Once you get, okay, so we're now going to go back to the browser. Plugins. Another update. What's going on, Elementor? It's already the latest version. What is this update even about? Okay. Add plugin. So we're just going to upload ACF Pro. I think this is an older version, but we'll see. And then let me find my license key in my password manager. ACF Pro. Yeah. Activate. Okay, maybe we should deinstall the main. Yeah, should not be active at the same time. We've automatically detected deactivated. Oh, great. All right, thank you. So now we're gonna go to tools, I guess. Where is it? No, updates. License key. Okay, let me quickly switch to my face so you guys don't see that. Activate license. There we go. We're gonna go back. And ACF Pro is installed. Update, yeah, that's a few versions later. Okay, I found what the problem was. Firefox extended blocking, tracking, and pop-up forms, so never mind. Oh, okay, so I don't have to fix it, Dennis, is that what you're saying? And if a user needs to change the website so it's code-based or drag and drop, it will be completely drag and drop. Like that's what I want. I'm not gonna generate a bunch of PHP here and that's not editable. Otherwise, why are you using WordPress, right? I mean, there are other reasons, of course. There are many people who are just using Claude right now to generate a custom theme. I'm not saying that that's not a proper workflow, but I think if you're using WordPress, then why not do it inside of the page builder, right? How good Novamira is with Elementor. Yes. Yes, absolutely, Fedjay. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're just generating some fields. Okay, so let's do that. Cars. Huh? Oh, it has already generated the post type. With ACF or no? See, it did it wrong again. It did it wrong again. I did not ask for this. Okay, Claude. It has already done some shit. Sandbox. See? It's not listening to my instructions. Oh, maybe because it's not using the skill yet. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't ask that. That's my fault. Okay, let's go back to Claude and say like, hey Claude, I want you to use the Elementor skill that I created for this website because I see you're generating custom post types right now with custom PHP. But if you look at the instructions inside of that skill, you will see that I always want to use advanced custom fields for that. And now that we have ACF Pro, you should use that. So I will let you generate the custom post type with ACF Pro, and then you can also generate all of the fields. And after you're done with that, I want you to come back to me before you generate all of the dummy data. It asks you if you wanted to see PHP or ACF for the fields, and you ignore. Oh, it's my fault. It's my fault. Nah. Now. How bad? Wow, you're sharp, Michael. Reno is angry, yeah. But now it's running my skill, so now it should see like, oh, I made a mistake. But yeah. I should have run that skill from the beginning, because in that skill there's an instruction like, hey, don't custom PHP. Got it. The sandbox file created earlier need to go. Yes. Let me clean it up first. Okay. Great. By the way, Dennis, are you saying I don't have to worry about the Firefox thing anymore? Can you confirm? Because then I'm just gonna push the latest version live. Sandbox is clean. Okay, so let's see. Now creating advanced with the proper gallery. Okay, let's see what it's doing. Browser. Let's do refresh here. No sandbox. We still, oh, see, it's messing up the name. It did that the first time. So this is feedback for the Novamira team. If you're accidentally creating a custom post type with the PHP, and then later you tell it that you want ACF, it's messing up the name probably because that name is already in there. I'm not going to change it now. Here, see, no title. Let's see what Claude is saying. Now creating the ACF Pro fields with the proper gallery field, all done. What's now editable car? Okay, so it says it has already done everything. That's really fast, actually. Wow, that was very fast. You shouldn't need to trigger the skill if you have to set up the skill metadata correct. Yeah, okay, well, I didn't. Let's go to posts and let's add a new post, a car. Look at that, all of the fields are created, amazing. Oh, but the tags are here, that's not good. The features are here, that's good. The gallery is also here. Wow, that's great that this is all working. That's really great, actually. Features on homepage, okay, that also works. Mileage. It has also done the columns, like it has not put everything on 100%, which I really like. Nope, you don't. Okay, thank you, Dennis. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna give it a screenshot. Let's go back to Claude. Hey man, that looks amazing. I see that all the fields are generated, and I've pasted a screenshot here with the result. But I think that the categories on the right are not correct. That's probably because of the taxonomy settings, because it looks like a tag system right now, but I'm pretty sure you wanted something different. I'm literally talking like it's like an employee, right? You must be, yeah, I know, but I want to see if Claude can figure that out, because I think it already said about hierarchical, right? Yeah, here, hierarchical false gives you the checkbox. Yeah, because it shoots done. Okay, and also while you were generating the custom post type in ACF, you forgot to add the name of the custom post type and probably also the slug, because now in the left menu it only says post. Okay, let me just provide some screenshot here. There you go. So now it should fix two things, and then we go back. Still good, we have checked. Then You aware? What? Still good, we have checked and you aware? Dennis, are you looking at your keyboard? Or are you using a transcription tool? I see the issue, the labels didn't have properly, so it's showing no title. Let me check what ACF actually stored and fix it. Yeah, I think it's because of we created the custom post type first. And let me write it properly. Okay, so it's gonna redo it now. This is already cool, right? We had a plan. It literally created all of these fields in 1 minute. That would have taken me like 10 minutes manually, for sure. And now we're also gonna give it a lot of dummy data, which is also a beautiful use case. They're duplicates of the taxonomy post too, with all the empty titles. Let me clean up all dupes and fix the labels correct. Okay, so now it found a problem. You see that? That's also cool. Don't give the admin a hard refresh. A hard refresh. Let's do a hard refresh. Makes a fuel type as submenu on the cars. Car in the left menu. Makes the fuel types as submenu items under cars. Fuel types. Post type ACF showing car. If it still shows that still okay, let's try. So we're gonna go back to the browser. Let's do a refresh. This one should become cars. Let's go just go to the dashboard. Let's do that. Post. No, it's still showing post. That's not good. Here, post types. Oh, now it's showing cars here. Oh, so probably. Huh? Oh, huh? Okay, no. Cars. Cars like this. Taxonomies. Yeah, it doesn't connect that here. Now it should work. Car. Yeah, singular name. Okay, let's also go here, car. Here, tags. It didn't fix it at all. No. No. No, it didn't fix it. Yes, I'm looking at my keyboard. We have checked that there is a possibility your pop-up is standard getting blocked by Firefox and that you're aware of it. And that you are now aware that this can happen. Oh, that's what you mean, Dennis. Thank you. Sorry, my mistake. I sent you an email about your skill file. You missed parts of my message when you were showing it off. Needs to split, restructure, and solidify the ideas for each tool. Okay. Thank you, Tristan. Also, I switched Claude Code now for €100 plan. And €100, wow, because 5.3 is as good as Claude. Oh, really? Really, Fat J? Hey, Giovanni's back! Novamira Pro does not have anything specific for ACF yet. Now it's on Claude. Oh, hey, Giovanni, you know what to do. Giovanni, how is your talk going? Are you in the middle of your presentation on your phone, or is it already done? Okay, it's not working, Claude. So I think you should do a rewrite. But I did manually try to add the name, but it's still messing up the tag system. Basically, the taxonomies are not hierarchical, and I don't see any of the categories that you created, so I think you should do a recheck. I made my own cookie banner plugin. Want to save me a lot of money. Oh, well, I don't know if that's a good idea, Fat J, to make your own cookie banner plugin. I literally had a live stream last week with a cookie plugin expert, and it says that if you're vibe coding your own cookie plugin, it's almost never according to the compliance of the law, unless you really know what you're doing. A cookie plugin should not just be a bar with some buttons, right? It should be linked and turn off all kinds of features. People should be able to change the settings afterwards. So I'm not saying you haven't did a good job. You didn't. I'm not saying you didn't do a good job. I'm just saying that I literally had a conversation with someone last week. You should watch my last week live stream if you want to learn more about cookies. He said that vibe coding your own cookie plugin is not a good idea. But yeah, Giovanni, I think you should definitely do something with ACF. Yes, don't worry, it's as good as the paid one. Okay, good. That's good. Oh wait, he's responding to me, to the cookie. It has everything. Okay, well, hey, I gotta prove you wrong. I don't know. Maybe you did an amazing job. Let me do a full diagnostic first. Okay. Oh. Instead of car, won't read it correctly. No taxonomy terms exist at all. Yes, they were never created. Yes, why not? That taxonomy is showing. Let me do a clean rewrite. Delete everything and rebuild it properly. Oh my god. All terms are created in the database now. Give the WP admin a hard refresh and you should see. Okay, all right. Cars in the left menu. Okay, so now it's still called car. Let's do a hard refresh. Command Shift R. Uh-oh. Oh, we're in a weird link. Where's the cars? What did you do? Cars. It's not even showing up in the menu. Am I blind? I am not blind. What the hell? It also doesn't have a name. Like, what's going on? Taxonomies. Makes. It's not doing the naming correctly. It's not doing the naming correctly. For Elementor and Bricks, you can also use AI models that aren't particularly advanced. For other talks, we have some. Okay. This is a little bit disappointing because it did work in the beginning. You know what? Let's just change the whole name of the post type to automobiles. Because I think it is causing issues because there was already a post type in the database for cars, which you created with PHP. So please come back to me with a plan on how you're gonna redo this with a different post type name called automobiles, but I want to see the plan again. All of the custom fields, taxonomies, etc. Yeah, Claude. How it knows Jet Engine. Yeah, hopefully it will. Hopefully. It has to be approved by Google. Oh, really? Oh, that's about the cookie plugin again. Okay. Clean slate is the right call. Yeah, so I should probably mess it up. Guys, this is a live stream. I'm sorry. I know this issue before. This has nothing to do with AI. If you are having a custom post type, but you already have a slug created and you change something, sometimes it messes it up because it has the same slug. Makes. Why is it called makes? Why is it called make? Brands. Okay, field types, number. Okay, it still has all of the things. Does it also have the gallery? Yes, pro. Yes, great. Okay. Oh, shit. I didn't say you can start. Okay, good catch. Updated the plan, everything else. So shall I go ahead? Yes, please. Always say please. Always say please, guys. Have you tried Kimi? No, I haven't. But you know what? There's also maybe a funny live stream to do later. I have been downloading Olama. Yeah. Let me show you, okay? In the meantime, let me just, while Claude is doing its thing, here, let me show this. This is fun. Olama. Here, look at this. Look at this. This is a local model. This doesn't cost me anything. I don't know if you can connect this to a folder. But hey, I downloaded Gemma. There's also Quen, which you can download, which is a Chinese model. Kimi, here is the Kimi you were talking about. So this is a local LLM. It doesn't cost me any money. So I can say something like, hey, can you help me to build a website inside of WordPress, for example, a car listing website. I don't want you to build one now. I just want to know what you can do. This is a local model, guys. Doesn't cost me any money. It's pretty cool. It's not as great. And people also say it's, oh, interesting. My whole camera is, wow, I'm lagging because of this model. Am I lagging? I don't think you see me moving anymore. Right? That's crazy. Oh my God. Wow, my whole computer is ping. Okay, this is not good. Okay, my whole computer is messing up because model. Oh Lama, stop, please. Oh my goodness, please. Stop, oh Lama, stop. Okay, it has answered. Oh my goodness, wow, I need a better computer. Whoa, that was bad. Oh Lama, can you please messing me up? Llama is like, hey, I can work for you, but I'm gonna crash your computer. Llama, stop, please. I'm gonna close you down. Okay, this is not good. I know I'm lagging, I know. Well, I'm trying to close it down, okay? I'm sorry, this is live. I should not, wow. Okay, I forgot how much RAM it is using if you're generating. Come on, please. I want it to stop. Okay, I'm gonna close it. It will finally quit. Force quit. And now we're gonna do Claude again. Oh Lord, okay, am I back? Am I back? Yeah, I'm back. Oh my goodness, wow, that was terrible. That was terrible. Okay, so local models are complete, you need a super good computer. Like I have the MacBook M3 Pro, it should be so good. I force quit it now. I forgot how incredibly intense it is to run an LLM on your computer. Wow. You can, wow. So it's probably very hard to do a live stream on a local model. Well, at least we know now that I should have not done that because my computer is not built for that. Holy shit. Okay, that was fun. Sorry for the lag, guys, but I'm back. Yes, of course, it takes your GPU. Yeah. I forgot. Okay, we're back. All done. Here's what's live. Okay, CPT. All right, let's go to WordPress because we should have some results now that are better. So refresh. Oh. No. We're gonna go here. Yes. It still hasn't created the automobile. I'm a little bit disappointed. Automobile. Why is it not showing up in the left panel? Automobile. Automobiles. Automobile. Oh, post type slug. Okay, didn't do that. And then what about this type format? Let's see, save the changes. Okay, now it's showing up. All monomobiles, all automobiles. Okay, it didn't create the taxonomies, but we can go here now. We can go inside of this and then connect it to our automobile. Please fill out this field. Which one is it? Shit, which one is it? Uh-oh. Okay, brands. Let's first do brands. Brands. Brand. Post type. Okay, this is not doing this in a proper way, unfortunately. Brands. Let's go here. Okay, did not generate them as well. Yeah, it needs a little bit of help, unfortunately. Fuel types. Okay. Fuel types. Fuel type. Unfortunately. Oh, it also needs to be hierarchical. Well, why can it not do that? I think we also need to help it then, hierarchical. And the other taxonomy as well. Brands. And then it should show up. Maybe now it's showing the brands because I think it did generate something. No, it did not. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately. Olama Cloud Mo. Use Olama Cloud Mo. You can use it locally with your PC usage. What? If it's cloud, then it's not local, right? Yes, these requirements in there. Yeah. Yeah, the cookie plugin, I don't know. Maybe he did a good job, but maybe not. Okay, so it didn't really work. But I did have it one time, I think before. I'm just a little bit disappointed because it should have been easier. Okay, let's go back to Claude and say like, oh wait. We need to check the fields. Automobiles. Let's add a new automobile. No, all of the fields are not here. It's completely messed up. What a bad try. The first time it did. Okay. All right. Now, can you check whether these ACF fields... Oh, wait. Maybe it did actually create the dynamic fields. We had more luck before, huh? Automobiles. It is linked somehow. Post is either to automobile. Yeah. Then why is it not showing up? Field group updated. Automobiles. Add new automobile. And it's not showing the fields. It is showing this one right now, but not showing the fields. Okay. All right, Claude. Whether these ACF fields are actually connected to the post type, because when I create a new post under automobiles, I don't see any of the fields. Also, I manually turned the two taxonomies to hierarchical. Yeah. But I still don't see the categories you have created. So can you do one check more if everything you want is in there? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, you know? Unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're not making a lot of progress. I'm sorry, guys. I hope that we could have gotten more within 1 or 2 hours. But hey, this is the current state. It's just a test, okay? It's just a test. Found it. The field group location rules aren't stored. The location and meta box are empty, which is why the fields don't appear. Okay. All right, please. Please, Claude. I wanna go to Elementor now. I wanna stop this. But the fields are empty. Okay. All right, Claude. Yeah. What are you guys thinking so far? It's not the best experience. But this will probably be fixed in an update from now. I'm gonna talk to Giovanni after this. This should just work, right? And I think if somebody has installed ACF, they should also automatically, it should also automatically be using ACF, or at least Claude should ask you. Or maybe I should give it instructions. Yeah, no, this is not good. You see, so there was a disconnect between the post type, the thing that it generated, and the post type. Something went wrong. That's not good. Something went wrong. Sometimes that happens with these post type plugins. We could have moved so much faster if we would just have sticked to the custom post type that it created for us. Okay, they're now correct. Okay, come on. Everything is correct. Okay, hard refresh. All right. Let's do it. Refresh. Add a new automobile. It's still not correct. Brands. No brands, no fuel types. It still doesn't work. I personally don't like it when this happens. Some people like it when things go wrong in the live stream because it shows what's really happening. But I know this can work easily. Wait, let's try it one more time. Let's go to the dashboard and give it a hard refresh. Do we have another plugin update? How? Oh, advanced custom fields. Wait, it's already on version 6.8.1. Automobiles. I'm not happy. This shouldn't work. This should just work. Why? Why? It did work before. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh! No way! No way! It was hidden at the bottom. That's so stupid. Here, look. It was all the way here. It was like... Oh, that's so funny. Automobile. That's so bad. It was here all the time. But okay. The categories didn't load in, but hey, the fields are back. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank God it works. That's so funny. Okay. It works now. The fields were just hidden at the bottom. Oh my God, that's so funny and so embarrassing at the same time. But I don't see the categories that you wanted to create for the brands and the fuel types. So please add those. That is so bad. It was there all the time. Oh, okay, so it says that terms are in the database once showing with its taxonomy slugs. Yeah. So it did, okay, so it did generate all of that data. We could have moved half an hour faster if the setup was easy, was flawless. But it's not. This is what happens in live streams. That's okay. We still haven't reached our limit. Terms are definitely in the database correctly. The issue is WordPress terms caching. The meta box is loading from cache before the terms register. Okay. Forcing a refresh. Interesting, huh? How this works. Terms all convert. Do a hard refresh. Okay, we're gonna do another hard refresh. Hard refresh. Oh, here, in here. Yeah, but does it really matter? Yeah, it matters. I want it. I want it to work. You know. I want it to work. It doesn't work. We're getting there. It just takes a bit of time. If somebody has suggestions, then let me know. Well, I don't know if it actually works, because as you can see, it doesn't. It doesn't show any taxonomies. Maybe also the taxonomy settings. Maybe I can just use my own brain a little bit more. Field groups. And these are the labels, visibility, show in the UI. That's parent, child. It's already hierarchical. Yeah, maybe I can just ask it to use the current fields. If this one doesn't work, we're just going to use it. We're just going to ask it to generate. Yeah, we're just going to add it myself. I just want to move on. This shouldn't be a hard task, right? This is the, yeah, post names are correct. Now reinsert the terms, same request, so the taxonomy is registered. Okay. Huh? Where's the post type now? Oh Lord, what happened? What did he do? Now the post type is gone again? Are you serious? It has messed up the name again. I think I want to start over, seriously. This was not that hard. Maybe I should start over and do this. Because now I think we're running into the same issue over and over. I'm not happy with this, how this has worked out. I'm not happy at all. See, this one is messed up again. Should we start over, guys? Should we start over? Will WordPress still in demand? Yeah, that's a good question, Webcraft Studio. I personally think that for many simple static websites, WordPress doesn't make sense anymore, which is a huge thing, because for these millions of simple static websites, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have like a whole WordPress system. But if your website is very content heavy and you want an easy editing experience and you want a stable system that gets security updates, that you know that people cannot easily hack into, even though WordPress sometimes also gets hacked. I mean, plugins. Yeah, I mean, I literally had a talk with my developer 2 days ago. And he just told me, like, for big content websites, WordPress is still safe if you're a non-coder. But for many, it says it's working again. But for many websites, it will not make sense anymore to use WordPress. I truly believe that. So we're gonna go to a completely different time. Refresh. Post, okay. It's back, but hey, let's see. Categories. It also has messed up the naming. Oh, the names are in here, but now the names of the categories are gone. But the brands are here now. And also this one is here. Funny, yeah, how that works. Okay, let's just add it manually and then we can move on. Oh, if we run into another one of these big issues, I'm just gonna start over, because this was quite easy to do, I think, for Claude. Or not. Okay, so this is brands, right? The slug is gonna be brands. Add category. Oh shit, no. Category, no, it should be over here then. Wait, post type. Can we do cars, or is it going to be messed up then again? Let's try. It's already messed up anyways. Oh, the post type is automobile. I'm scared now. That's a problem. I don't know. Now it's cars again. This is completely messed up. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Look at this. Here, it literally says automobiles here. It says slug. Or should we do a rewrite? There's also a rewrite option. Here, oh, here, because it's cars, here it's still, okay. I see. So it's actually car automobile now. Oh, okay, so it does work. And then for the taxonomy, it's funny, yeah? Funny how this works. You might want to try a couple of things that usually fix these things when working with this. Okay, what is it? To an Elementor, you regenerate CSS. Yeah, but we haven't even touched Elementor, huh? But I think I fixed it now. Just like sometimes the naming it goes wrong. Wait, is this brands? Automobile brand, yeah, okay. Brands, brand. Save. And what was the other one? The other one was automobile fuel. Fuel types, fuel type. Save. So now it should be set up correctly. Automobiles. I forgot about the labels. Automobiles, we can add a new car. All of the shit is in here. Category. Okay, everything is in here. Okay, all right. Whew. Yeah, Dennis says let's do a cleanup, but I already asked it a few times to do a cleanup. I think it's ready now. Let's just generate some dummy content. Come on. Okay, it's all set up now. I want you to generate dummy data. So that means we have to get images and a lot of data for the custom fields. And of course, also come up with some post title names. And make sure to also assign some categories to each car. Okay, I'm very curious to see what it's going to do or how long this is going to take. Just gonna get a little sip. We're already streaming for 2 hours and we haven't even gotten through this simple setup. I'm a little bit annoyed. Because I could have done this faster. It's not that I didn't try. It's not that I was lazy. I think we just messed up the first time when we created the custom post type with the PHP. That messed it up. Because then the whole database was messed up and I think we just lost an hour on that. This is what's sometimes happening when you're developing, right? Okay, so Claude is gonna definitely take some time to do this. In the meantime, this is where we want to get to, okay? For the people that joined later. This is what we want to get to, actually the one from Lovable. This is what we want. We want a car website like this. We have all of the custom fields now. Claude is generating the content. And in the meantime, I was fixing some things. No, just skip this. Don't implement. What other things can we add? Oh, you know what? Why don't we try to create an instruction file for the export, or where it shows how the typography is being used. That could be fun while we wait for Claude to finish this. Let's make a plan. Oh, it's already planning something. Skipping it. Let me know what you think. Okay. Okay, it's already done. Okay. Oh, wait, let me quickly check Claude. No, Claude is still working, so we're just going to ask it a question. Question, why do you want to use even ACF? Claude Codex can make CPT with filters. Yeah, I know, but then it's not editable, and also not for clients. I mean, not that I like clients to mess around with ACF, but listen, using a system like WordPress is so that everything stays editable, right? AI is the iteration last boss. I found I can build what I see in less than half of the time AI can do it in WordPress. The real issue is that AI can build a more robust site than WordPress. Yeah, I agree. For simple websites, it's absolutely overkill to use WordPress at this point, which is already a crazy conclusion to get to. Actually, in the meantime, I don't even have time. Claude is done. Look at that. We have 12 posts with different pricing, which makes sense. 3 of them are featured. They have images, all ACF. That's awesome. Let's see. Let's go. Refresh. Yes, guys. This is also nice that it shows it over here. Let's open the BMW. There we go. Awesome. It all works. Gallery. Gallery didn't work, but everything else worked. Featured image. It's a BMW. It's a petrol. This is awesome. This is awesome. Let's go to the Audi e-tron. I want the featured image to be higher. Is that an Audi e-tron? No, that's a Tesla. Ah, that's funny. Okay, there's no images yet in the gallery. That's the only thing, so that's what I'm gonna tell Claude. Awesome, very happy everything works right now. The only thing that's not here is the images in the gallery. And we have this nice gallery field, so can you also get some more images from Unsplash and make sure we have at least 3 images per car? Paul asks, but what is even a static simple website? Personal info page maybe? Even local electrician need at least a blog for SEO? Well, and all sorts of forms. Well, I don't agree with this. Plus the amount of clients used for WordPress. Yeah, I mean, right now, the amount of clients that are used to WordPress are enormous, and that's a very good reason why WordPress will stay big, right? For that alone. But that doesn't mean it's the best platform to create a simple website in the future. What a static website is a website where you're not loading in content dynamically. So for example, a blog. With a blog, the content is saved somewhere. But even for a blog, you can make it static. But there are some people that have done that if there are not a lot of blog posts. But you're saying a local electrician needs a blog? Really? You don't really need a blog unless you have a strategy. But what the reality is that millions of these websites, they have a blog, but they never update it. There's like 4 blog posts and then they leave it. What you want is you want to be found on specific terms, right? So you can add some pages in there, put some keywords in there, make sure you are findable, okay? And so that's all you need. And a form doesn't make the website dynamic. You can just use a platform like Fillout, which is an external form. Did I say porn? Form platform. Form platform, okay, not porn. Here, look. I'm a big fan of these guys. Oh wait, I'm logged in on this screen. Oh shit, I closed the website. Here, wait. Let me just do this. Fillout. I'm a big fan of this. You can just make a form here. You embed it on your website, and your whole website stays static, super fast, and the form is hosted here, so you don't need all of that. There's an actual non-zero chance that all the AI hype will barely move the needle in terms of AP market share. I think it will do some. I know what it is. I'm just saying that almost everyone needs some dynamic. Yeah, I'm not just saying like Paul. I'm just explaining this to you. Okay, there are more people watching here. Maybe not everybody knows. So I'm just talking in general. Okay, but I'm also responding to you at the same time. Yes, that's why you need to sell your client's SEO package and make your blog content for them. The client would never do the content anyways. Yeah, I mean, but blog post is not always the best solution for SEO. You can also just have a few pages and it's fine. What are you saying, Claude? Oh, quick question. Oh, I'm not familiar with Own 3D. What, Own 3D? Did I say that? Oh my God, I said that. The transcription, good Lord. I'm using a voice transcription. I'm just meaning Unsplash. Or any of these image websites, whatever. I didn't even read. No, Paul. No, we're not talking about that. But yeah, Paul, I know that you know what a static website is. But it's very interesting, right? But the question is not whether, like, who cares what the market share is of WordPress? Like, people always obsess over this number. They're like, oh, it's 43% of the market. Yeah, but who cares, dude? You have an agency. You want to have a nice workflow. You want to make sure that you can deliver fast and deliver a good service, right? Have proper SEO, etc. And so that's all that matters. And I think many agencies right now are reevaluating their stack. They have to, you kind of have to, right? If you're not doing that right now, then yeah. This is a time where we're all reevaluating our stack. WordPress is dying and AI really makes the dying faster. Okay, yeah, well, FatJ is a little bit more bullish on the WordPress not being big in the future. Yeah, I think it's a much harder, like, okay, just think about it like this. WordPress plus Elementor was the best way to develop, or the easiest way to develop a cheap no-code website for the last 5 years. But now that's different. Now, the easiest way to generate a simple website is with AI, and you can own the code, which is a huge selling point of WordPress. It's much faster out of the box for simple websites, for static websites. You can even generate for free. You don't even have to have an Elementor license. If things become more complex and you want client editing and you want specific design, then a page builder makes sense. Okay, this one is done. But yeah, I think for millions of Elementor websites, like when they have to decide in a few years from now, how are we going to rebuild our website? Many people will start to think, maybe we can try AI, right? And they do something lovable. Maybe they like it. Maybe they transfer. I've had many viewers already telling me about stories where they have completely switch all of their clients to AI because it's just easier for them to develop and make changes. Not for clients though. That's a whole other story. Also a big, yeah. Yeah, so Fedja is a WordPress fan, but yeah, interesting, huh? Okay, so let's see if we have images now. Yeah, there we go. We have horses, we have people gaming. I love it. Okay, so now we can finally get started with Elementor. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. It just took a little bit longer than I wanted, okay? Okay, now we're finally gonna develop an Elementor, so I want you to tell me what you need from me. I can provide you with a design system for the colors and the typography. And this is also the moment where you should load up the Elementor skill. Because there are instructions in there on how to design the pages that I will provide to you via images. Okay, so I'm just providing these images again now because I'm scared that it has forgotten the design. This is very risky what I'm doing right now. Maybe, I don't know if it can actually start up a page because we haven't even started making pages with Elementor. Wait, so I'm just gonna tell it, don't develop yet. First, make sure you have everything you need. Yeah, this is tricky. This is tricky because it needs to also like make single post templates. I'm curious to see what it's gonna do now. If it's gonna come up with a plan to maybe first make the homepage. What would I do? Now, you already have the data in there, so you could do it right now. He could build it, but he's probably needing a design system. The skills are already loaded from earlier. Before I touch anything, here's exactly what I need from you. Based on the design I built, I can see the colors. I just need you to confirm. Oh, interesting. Okay, so what if we go back to the browser, see if we still have our website in here. Yeah, we still have it in here. So let's just export the colors. Let's paste them. Here are the colors. Here are the exact colors. Just pasting it in Claude right now. Here are the sizes I want to use for typography. And then I'm just gonna go back, typography, size, there we go. Okay, so I pasted all the font clamps in there. I don't know if it can do font clamping. Maybe it will mess up. Wait, let me also just... And here's also some JSON code. Maybe you can also use some of this. If the font clamping doesn't work. Okay. Make sure to add custom fonts and check the skill to see how I want you to use this design system. Okay. What else is it asking? Typography, build order. Okay. Recommend starting with. I also recommend you to start with a single post template. Let's first finish that before we do anything else. So once you confirm the design tokens, okay. And remember, we're developing an Elementor v3. Don't use any of the atomic widgets, or you don't have to save anything in the variables or classes. We're just using the old system via the site settings. So global colors and custom fonts. And make sure to load in that Elementor skill. Okay. Now it's gonna build, and Giovanni is back in the chats. It lets you build and read and database run and edit. Okay, here's somebody else that thinks WordPress is dying, because everyone who is an experienced web designer doesn't want to put in the effort to make a unique design website when customers settle for less because it costs less. Yeah. I mean, again, it depends on the project, right? Like I have a client right now that's probably going to become a client that has their whole system already in WordPress. All of their data is in there. Years and years they've added data in there. It will be incredibly risky to just transfer that to a lovable database, for example, and then hope that everything keeps working, because you don't know that. It's less stable than WordPress. So for these kinds of big websites where there's already content, or WooCommerce stores that are already running, or big blogs that have been ranking on Google for years, they're not going to switch. But I agree with Kekse. You're getting less motivated these days. Wait. 1 second. Before I start writing the Elementor JSON, do you want the inquiry form to be no? No, just use the default Elementor form from Elementor Pro. And it doesn't have to have a backend yet. Just use the form widget. Okay. But yeah, I agree with Kekse. It's becoming less, once you have worked with AI, you're less motivated to do things by hand. That being said though, the output of AI is not that great. So you still need design skills and development skills to guide it. I mean, this live stream is the perfect example of that. right? We're actually looking forward to WordPress 7. Okay, all right. I hope maybe it will be better. That sounds great. I'm using it now on 10 pages. Best MCP so far. Okay. Well, FatJ is a fan of Novamira. Me too. I'm just having a little bit of bad luck. Giovanni, maybe we can do like a little bit. I don't know how much you watch from this live stream, but maybe we can do a little bit of a reassessment after the live stream and analysis. So there was a lot of problems with the custom post type generation. Oh, I've used 90% of your session limit. Well, that's quite a big limit today. Gets more usage. Yeah, I know. We can check that. Maybe it's gonna run out because this is a huge task what it's doing right now. I hope it will not run out in the middle of my task, but Giovanni, it's like when we generated the post type, it like messed up the database. Yeah, this is probably not something Novamira can do, but I would really hard bake into the plugin that if you have ACF Pro or ACF installed, that it's using ACF from the start to create the custom post type, because now it created a custom post type with PHP, and then the slug was probably the same as ACF created afterwards, and then the database got messed up, and then we lost like an hour, and also with like taxonomies, it was all messed up. But I don't need a fraction of what I've learned 15 years to use and guide AI to create sufficient outcome. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, you don't need a lot of stuff, right, to build with AI. You can build something really fast. But I am not letting go of WordPress yet, because it's from the projects, the bigger projects, they need like a solid system, and clients are not always willing to risk using AI even though you want it. Like sometimes clients just want to stick to what they have, but they also want something stable, and AI is not that stable, right? There's stories where it has deleted everything. And with WordPress, yes, I'm also connecting Claude right now, I understand. But like you still have proper backup system, you have a revision system. It is a lot better, or safer, I would say. That's how I'm seeing it. But yeah, I truly believe, like, well, again, I don't care about the market share of WordPress. I care about my own workflow, and I've already built my first client website now with Lovable, and I love it. Let's be honest, for content management, WordPress is great. That's why I'm only using AI for custom plugins, images, and animations. Editing with AI is awkward and always a gamble. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're seeing here as well, but it should get better, especially when like guys like Giovanni are actually making it better. For cases like ACF and CPT that you had before, I recommend using Claude Opus for now, since we don't have. Yeah, I know, but I started with Sonnet, and I cannot change it in mid-session. So we'll definitely build something. Yeah, okay, great, awesome. That's really great. There also Elementor updates that crash 1,000 times. Remember 3.0. Yeah, you're right. I mean, WordPress also has its problems, right? For sure. Okay, Claude is doing its thing. Let's do something fun. Let's do something fun. Let's go to here. Can we discuss a plan to make another export feature, which is basically a markdown file, which is an instruction for other LLMs to use the design system of Website StyleKit? So that contains the colors, the font families, the font scaling, and the styling of the buttons in a language that another LLM can understand. Can we make a plan for that? I also recommend starting a new chat for each topic so it doesn't lose context. Oh. You can also use Novamira's memory to store information. Yeah. Giovanni, let's connect after this. I want to become better at this, okay? kind of like design.md, which is now popularized by Google Stitch. Like, did I get that? Yeah, popularized. Okay, let's make a plan. Let's see what Bolt is doing. And let's check Claude in the meantime. Yeah, Claude's like, this chat's been going way too long. Yeah, I should have, like, Giovanni, you're right. You see? It's literally saying, hey, this chat is too long. This is funny. Compacting our conversation so we can keep chatting. I don't like when it's doing this. If it doesn't work with Sonnet, don't worry. Just switch to a different model and start the conversation over. Opus will reread your... Oh, I can just start a new chat and then select Opus. Hey, that's a good idea. Let's try that after this with like the homepage or something. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm probably trying to do too much in one chat. Interesting, huh? How this works. Okay, Bolt is giving me some answer. This will likely generate a structured Markdown file that another uses as a reference to build the UI. This file will be written clear, directive language optimized for LLM consumption. Perfect, I love it. Add a new category, design.md. Give it a label, yeah, or LLM. No. Give it the label design.md. Create a utility, okay. Yes, button styles, yes. General guidelines, yes. Use imperative language, always use, yes. Include the, yeah. If the color palette is enabled, include instructions on, yeah. Exactly, it should contain instructions on how to use the typography because that's the whole goal of Website Style Kit. Especially for typography and backgrounds and buttons, etc. Also, I don't want it to be a download.md, I just want it to be a copy button. Oh, 2 options, it gives us 2 options. Oh, it has questions, okay. Should the markdown file also include specific Tailwind CSS mapping? Mapping colors to recommended Tailwind no. No. Not connected to Tailwind. Do you want the button style section to reference only the primary, secondary button patterns? Or should it also include other interactive elements such as link input cards? Do you want the button style section to reference only primary, secondary button patterns? It should have some instructions, but vague, because I want the LLMs to have some freedom. So for example, you can tell it that certain borders are used for certain colors are used for certain borders, and for example, yeah, I think that's good enough. For the category placement in the export model, should it also be top new level alongside? Yes, top level. Also, give it the label design.md. Yeah. Let's see. This is interesting, because then we can use Website Style Kit as a starting point easily for LLMs. Oh, also, it should have a few checkboxes. No, toggles. For what you want to include. Maybe people only want to include, maybe people don't want to include, yeah, And lastly, I don't want it to include the clamps. Yeah. What do I do here? What do I do here? Lastly, I don't want it to include the clamp. Yeah, I think it's going to include the clamps as well then. And maybe it doesn't. Is that a bad thing? Let's plan. Let's see what kind of plan it comes up with. Okay, let's see what Claude is doing in the meantime. You're now using extra usage. Okay, 4 minutes. Good, let me first check what's in the kit to confirm global color saved correctly, then I will build a single template. Okay, cool. Create a markdown generation utility. Yeah. Yeah. Following sections, a short description. Yeah. Colors, yes. Typography, fonts, yes. Skill, yes. I think it's a with clamp. Yeah, is the clamp, is that needed? It's not really needed for design.md. We can exclude the clamps. Font line height. Wait, it did not build something, right? Okay, okay. Buttons. And for the buttons, it should just be a general description. It should not be too technical. And that's actually true for everything. A design.md file should give direction for the design, but it should not be a technical list of all the little details. Okay, add yes, that's all technical. Okay. Yes, you can execute, but make sure to exclude the clamps, line height, and other small technical details. Yeah, I think it understands this. Should understand this. Okay, what is Claude doing? Let me quickly check the chat as well. Or just graphify, so Claude will understand your whole context with minimum tokens every time you boot your project. Yeah, I should have also created a project inside of Claude. For real client projects, it's quite a challenge to figure out this whole workflow. I would be a little bit scared doing it for client work right now. I need to become better at this. This is not good enough yet. I'm not satisfied. No. It's often useful to pre-prompt and ask the LLM to identify potential issues with the prompt, and it will rebuild it for you. This avoids so many issues. One thing I often miss in the context. Yeah. Identify potential issues with my prompt or with the prompt itself. Huh. Okay, good colors are all confirmed. Now let me create a single automated step by step. Create a single, okay. Create a template ID 124 with display conditions. Wow, interesting. This is super interesting. Now it's doing shit in our website. Let's check it out. Elementor theme builder. I want to see if it's yeah, it's creating a single. This is cool. Automobile. I am so curious. I am so curious. Let's open the design again. Okay, Bolt is still doing its thing. So this is what Lovable created. So we should see a page that looks a little bit like this. But I will be already super happy if all of the fields are linked and it looks, the design looks a little bit, well, a little bit, it looks a lot like it, and the colors are all linked, the typography is linked. That would be really cool. Claude, where are you? Now get me build a template. Now add elements one by one. Let me add container first. Okay, it's really like telling me every single step that it's doing. I don't know if that's also using tokens. I know with like OpenClaw that's using up so much AI tokens. This is, oh my God. It's wanting to show you every single step. It's like, here's what I'm doing. Then I do this. Then I do that. Section 1 done. Hero image. Full width, no padding. Section 1? What is section 1? There's no section 1 above the title. Only this button. Right? Yeah, there's no section above the image. I am so curious what it's going to do with this image gallery field, because that's not easy. And then of course that will be really challenging for Claude to figure out. Now edit the year, location. Now heading for the price. Okay, Claude is still doing its thing. And I hear sound. Because bold looks ready, sounds ready. Yeah, okay, hey, look at this, look at this. Okay. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, let's change the design a little bit. Let's do a secondary color. Let's pick something weird. Export, design.md. AI ready design instructions. Amazing. Hey, hey, this is cool. This is cool. Oh, it also has the two buttons. Perfect. This document defines the visual design language for the project. Use the guidelines when building any user interface. The goal is cohesive, yeah. Colors, button. Secondary, yeah. The secondary color palette is used for button backgrounds. For all other elements fall back to the primary palette. That's not really true. It's a little bit more than that. Great feature. Some feedback on the design.md. One. What does it say? Wait, maybe it says more instructions. Oh, how to use the colors. Here, brand colors are the signature of the design. Use them for buttons, okay. Light colors serves background serves, yeah, lighter shade is for primary page background. The mid shade works well for alternative sections, card fills. Deepest light ideal for borders, yeah. Dark colors are for text and dark. Okay, wait, also serve as background as surfaces. Text is a strong concentrated background. Pair dark text on light surfaces and light text on dark surfaces. Yeah, okay. But it doesn't say specifically the ones that I want. It doesn't say specifically that I want to always use the light one color for the headings. On light one color on dark backgrounds. And and the dark one color for headings on light backgrounds. Same for body text. I always used light 2 and light and dark 2. It should be very specific because this is an important part of website style kit. Okay, this is good. Backgrounds and sections. Oh, maybe there's more here. Light sections, use, yeah. Buttons, okay. Borders, cards, general guidance. Yeah, okay. What else is feedback? Or how is Claude doing? Claude is still working. Claude is still working. Guys, it's still working. Let me read back now at the spec sheet on the left column. Now the left column is, okay, should we check in the meantime? Let's check in the meantime, just for fun. Maybe we can already go to the post. Oh shit, not the comments. The post. I'm so curious if it actually already works. No. Let's go to the theme builder. Preview. Will it open the thing then? No, right? Oh no, it will not. Oh, look, 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 look. Okay, it's doing some stuff. It's doing some stuff. It looks like it's linking the right values. That's cool. It's also linking the condition field. That's cool as well. Okay, it's doing some stuff. Okay, it's checking the dynamic stacks. All right, all right, all right. I've just joined. Hey, I've just joined. Is Novamira ready to be used on production? Better to use local testing. Ah, good question, Joan. I'm not completely satisfied with the result in this live stream. I'm really trying, but it's been 3 hours, and at this point, I could have also built it myself, probably. But I could have done it much faster if the setup with the custom post type was correct, and I've used a better model, and I started a new chat. So there's definitely some learning lessons in here. I would say for now, the answer is no. I would not use this on production, better for local and testing. I'm also I'm in contact with the owner of this plugin. He's going to improve it because I run into issues. That's often what happens in these live streams. It's a perfect testing ground. So yeah, the answer is no. It's not ready. And you know who's also isn't ready? Claude. Taxonomy post terms. Now let me rewrite on the template 3-in-1 content call. Okay, this includes 8 cards. Okay, and the other. Yeah, yeah. But Giovanni, come on. Come on, Giovanni. You're selling a product and you know what people want. They want to use it, okay? They want to use it for client work. Or are you saying, oh, maybe that's what you mean with staging? That's what you mean with staging. I understand that's what they have to say as a company, right? It's like it's not completely safe because AI makes mistakes. But Giovanni, like the goal should be to use it on an actual website, right? Or is that what you mean with staging? I mean, we're going to a time where hopefully where this will all work great. It shouldn't be used on production sites anyways. When using it for client work, build it on test staging. Yeah, I think that's what he means, right? Staging. Oh, here, yes. They can use it for client work, but you should use it as, oh, yeah, I agree. For me, this is just a testing project, right? It's just for this live stream. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go back. Let's improve our design.md. Export design.md. Okay, so it's saying that it's saying how to use the colors. It's how to use the typography. But is it also talking about mobile sizes? Yeah, it's not using mobile sizes. That's not the type skills, fluid sizing, and that's okay. So it doesn't contain. it doesn't contain the sizes for mobile. I think that should be part of that section called type scale. Okay. Okay, we're creating a design.md. I don't know if it's that good as the one from Google, but hey, this is already pretty cool. I'm getting a little bit tired, so I hope we're going to get to a result soon. It's already 10 p.m. here in Bali. Let's see what Claude is doing. Now let me, okay, complete the template tree. Taxonomy text is post terms. Okay, let's quickly check. I'm just curious. Can we already check a post? No, it's still critical error also. That's intense. Let's go to the theme builder. Let's see if we can already see a little bit more. I'm just so curious. Oh, wow. It's really starting to look like something. This is really interesting. This is really interesting. Claude, come on, you can do this. The form widget, current tree, write complete final content with correct ordering. Okay, Claude, come on. In the meantime, we will improve our design.md. Both changes are in, okay? All right. Light colors, service backgrounds, services light shaded for primary page. Deepest light ideal for borders and subtle dark colors. Yeah, sure. Sure. Huh? Wait, is it? Light colors, dark colors. Body text. Oh, headings on light background always use. Headings on dark background always use. Okay. Oh, it's okay saying that. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Copy to clipboard. Let's open a text file. You cannot see this, guys, but okay, the copy feature that works. Download the MD. Let's try that. Design.md also works. Awesome. Yeah, it's really cool. Don't you guys think? This is really cool. I think we added some awesome new features. I think this is pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, really cool. Okay, Claude. Come on, Claude. Yeah, You know what actually if I would have used Opus, Opus is slower though. Sonnet is faster. And this is already taking quite a bit of time. So how can this process be efficient, right? I think it can only be efficient if you really know how to work with this so it doesn't make mistakes. Then you just let it run and then you just start to work on another task. That's the workflow that I'm seeing. Instead of having to click, right? You can just, I don't know, start documenting stuff for the client or work on some other stuff, another project maybe, or improve the design, like, because you have to babysit it. That's the problem with this. Paul says, the sad part about AI is that, well, cool and all, it drags web dev industry overall into a get-rich-quick category of business. I feel that with the simple static websites. I saw a video on YouTube about a guy that just goes to restaurants and then he makes the website while he's in the car, and then he goes up to the restaurant and say like, hey, I made you a website, without caring about anything else. He's just delivering a front end that's not editable, that's not optimized in any way. He doesn't think about, you know, future changes. He's just like making a quick buck. That's what I saw. But what I'm doing here, I think, is different because this is WordPress, right? This is more complex to work with. And yeah, but I feel like that on YouTube. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that there are a lot of people now that use this as an opportunity to make a lot of money quick, but then delivering crap. Because what's the most important thing for a website, right? It's like it should fit the brand, it should work for them, and maybe, you know, for most restaurants, they need something simple, right? That's fine. So yeah, I guess you're right, Paul. It's getting more get rich quick now. Well, WordPress creates a market that's easier to work with regardless of the tech. Yeah, it's a more solid system, right? So it attracts a different audience. That's what you mean, right? Different type of clients. Let me test set content with a minimal call first to confirm it works. Then I write the full tree. Well, he's talking about a tree all the time. What is he meaning? Is he talking about maybe this tree? What do you guys think? Okay. Now this is quite a big update, so I want you to get all of the things that we did today and turn it into a changelog item for 2.6. Okay, plan mode. Yeah, so what did we do, right? We did the preview. This includes the preview feature and the export design.md feature. That's what we did, right? I should really update the video as well. That's what we did, right? Because I think in 2.5 export button, yeah, I already did that. So this is 2.6. Oké, Hein van Sluis, of van Vlastuin. That's a Dutch person for sure. It's a little bit late to live stream, but that's fine. I mean, even if you're doing custom code, it's easier to upsell people. Wait, Paul. I will first reply to him. What's your impression so far? Once you have the design, how long does it take? Yeah, I mean, right now this live stream was not great. It took me quite some time, and we're still not having a design. I mean, Claude is literally still working on it. It's been like how long? Like 10, 15 minutes for a single post template, which it would have taken longer for me to do it manually. But hey, that's not the point, right? The point is I'm not doing it. My hands are not moving. I can relax, or I can work on another task. Ow. Sometimes I have pain here at my neck. I had a surgery last year. I don't know if you guys remember. But sometimes I still have some pain. It's a weird feeling. It worries me a bit. Because they hit part of my nerves. It's weird. I mean, even if you're doing custom code, it's easier to upsell people on it if they're on WordPress. Why? Well, now everyone will think that their one-shot at AI site is already custom code. What do you mean with custom code? Do you mean what I'm doing here is custom code? Or what do you mean it's easier to upsell? I'm not understanding you, Paul. But have you tried converting Figma to Elementor as well? No. So what we've tried in this live stream, is it done? Okay, it's still not done. Oh my god. It takes so long. What we have done is we have generated a design with Lovable. We just use that as a prototype, okay, for the design. So you can see there's like a home page with some cards. You click, you go to the car page, there's a gallery, there's all kinds of custom fields. And that's great, right? We don't have to go to Figma anyways. Like there's no Figma process in this. I took screenshots of this and I let Claude make a technical analysis and ask it what kind of custom fields and custom post types would we need. Then it made a plan. Then it created the custom post type, which went wrong like 5 times because I made a mistake in the beginning, or it's, yeah, whatever. That's a complex thing. But it eventually created all of the posts, all of the custom fields, all of the data. It loaded in all of the images, categories, everything works awesome. I did not do any of this, all generated. Super cool. It took some time, but hey, I made some mistakes, but hey, cool. And now we're waiting for Claude because it's very slow. Oh, it's doing all of the separate cards now, one by one. So interesting. How much credit did I use? Oh my god. Usage. I had $200. Resets, almost resets. Resets May 1st. 17% used. Oh, I already spent 33 euros on this, developing this. Wow. From today. All 8 spec cards done. Now featured section. Spec cards done. The inquiry card and form. The form already was there, whatever. But yeah, it did create all of the fields, all of the data in there. Now it's generating the post template, but it probably doesn't work yet. No. But we can take a look in the theme builder to see what it's doing. In the meantime, a little bit. But yeah, it is slow. It's not fast. Hey, look at that. Okay, that's kind of cool. I cannot wait to open it. We're getting there. It just takes so much time. That's why I was saying, like, is this an optimized workflow? Well, it's cool, right? We didn't have to design, like, in this live stream so far, even though we went super slow, we're 3 hours in, okay? Well, probably half of that, or not half of that, but probably and a half an hour to 45 minutes is talking to you guys. 1 hour was probably messing around with that custom post type, which it messed up from the first time, which it will not do in the future. So we can cut out 1 hour and 45 minutes probably. So that leaves 1 hour and 15 minutes. I could have done it faster, but hey, I'm figuring it out. So probably 1 hour. But I didn't have to do it myself, right? In 1 hour, could I have made a design in Figma and set up the custom post type, the custom fields, dummy data, and now the single post template? Could I have done that manually in 1 hour? Absolutely not. Sorry, Reno, to bombard you with my questions. It's fine. We're waiting for Claude anyways to finish. I'm too keen to find out your experience. Yeah, it's fine. Hein, you're absolutely welcome. Yeah, but this is interesting, Paul. What you're saying, like the whole YouTube is full with these dudes that say like, "Oh, I generated a website in 2 minutes." And yeah, you can generate a simple website, but not like a listing website like this. You need more. It takes longer. Okay, Claude. Now let me style the form buttons to the green color. Oh wow! If it can do that, that would be awesome. Structure is perfect. Perfect. 48 elements, all sections are correct. Now let me verify. Template conditions confirmed. Let me clear Elementor CSS cache. Okay, the single is built and live. Yes, finally. Oh my God, guys. We're here. Here's what you can find on the page. I want to view it myself. You can preview any. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Let's go, guys. Are you excited? That took way longer than I wanted, but hey, we're here. Come on, automobile. Let's go to inside so we can see. Has all of this data. It has 3 different card images. Let's check this. Air conditioning, navigation, but not ambient lighting. It's a petrol car. It's a BMW 2022 from Amsterdam, automatic, 405 horsepower. Let's go. Okay. It doesn't work. Wait. Because I had this the first time as well. You need to go. This is also feedback, by the way, for Novamira. Mira. You have to open the template and save it because it doesn't save the template. Okay. Yeah, let's do preview. Okay. Let's go inside. Let's see. Finally, we can go. Yeah, let's go. Finally, after all this time. Okay. Back to inventory. Oh, that's the first section it created. That's cool. What is that? It's a button with an arrow inside of it. It goes back to the /inventory, even though that doesn't exist yet. But it is a working link. That's cool, even though it's brown. Wait, where is our design? Oh, it's brown here also at the top. Is it? No, not here. Okay, that's weird. But okay, I will forgive it. This image, featured image, it is not... Doesn't work. Why not? Automobile, let's go back to BMW. Does it even have a featured image? Yes, it has. So why is that not loading? Wait, where's my... Huh? Oh, here. Featured image doesn't work. Okay, what is this? Post title. Oh, of course. Hello. Good morning, Reno. Are you awake? No. Here, BMW. We're not even loading in data. I'm half sleeping. Apply. Now it should work. Come on, Elementor. There you go. Hey, look at that. There you go. That is awesome. That image is a little bit stretched, but that is totally fine. We can easily fix that by putting this on cover. Okay, let's compare it with our Figma or Figma. See, it's still in my mind, Figma. This is the lovable, lovable design. So image gallery, I already told you it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work because Elementor doesn't have that widget. But now we should see, okay, so we should see title, year, city, price. Title, year, city, price. Let's see. Title, year, city, price. It messes up the columns a little bit, but that is not a problem at all. Why is this one fighting? I think this one should then be on grow. Yeah. And what else? Is there an icon here? Yeah, those are little details, right? Yeah, okay. There's an icon on Amsterdam, which it did not add. But it added a heading with a point. Okay, whatever. We can easily replace that with an icon, right? Look at that. Oh, okay. So we the thing is off because in Elementor we should set it up. Oh, I can actually do that. Wait, let's publish this. Let's go to the site settings and let's go to layout and let's put this container padding on 0. Now it should be better. Also, this one should be on full width. And did it also generate the colors? Okay, what happened here? Let's go back to Lovable to see the design. Okay, the button send inquiry is good. We have name, phone, email, message, get in touch. Interested in this car. Okay, so it cheated a little bit because here it says interested in this BMW M4 competition. You see that over here? So this is a dynamic tag. I'm very critical right now. Like I understand that it didn't do that. Here we have 3 columns and then the features also didn't do that. It converted to 2 columns, which I guess is fine. I'm curious, how did it do these columns? 100% width. Why is it 2 columns? So what is this exactly? Oh, it used the grid. Now. We could just make it into 3. That's really smart. It used the grid by itself. Featured, loading the features. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I cannot do the loading, the features. So yeah, but even how would I even do that, right? Yeah, that's not possible with Elementor Pro. We would need a different system here. We would need like a repeater, right? Okay, the form is not perfect in the setup, but hey, come on, this is pretty cool, right? This green is very bad. Oh, it's not. It's just that the font is black. And it's not using the heading font. Yeah, these are small details, right? We can just go into this button. It's using the globals. Oh, not for the text color. Next and submit button. Primary dark. And then the typography of that button can be heading 6. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right, guys? What do you think? It's pretty cool. Can you paste block or custom code into Elementor? You can try asking it to whip it up an entire custom gallery component for you. Are you, Paul, you're crazy. Do you think it can do that? Oh, you're making a widget. You think it can create a widget? Paul, you're crazy. If that's possible, then wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, maybe it can do that. And by the way, why is this one full width? It's a boxed one. This one is also a box one. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Can you, yeah, maybe, Paul. That would be really cool. But hey, what did you guys think so far? Why is that the red is also not correct? And also this color not correct. Why is it using that primary light, primary dark? This background is definitely, we don't need a background here. So this is pretty close. The repeater. Do you think it can do that, Paul? Okay, let's ask it. That would be so fun if that would be possible. Then yeah, okay. I understand that you cannot do the featured items because we would need a repeater for that, but maybe you can build a custom widget that can actually load in the posts that are checked on via the checkbox for this custom field. Do you know what I mean? What a bad prompt. Oh, my prompt's so bad. My prompt's so bad. Like when I get tired, it gets so bad. Paul checking. Okay, awesome, Paul. Maybe. Though my prompts are getting so worse when I get sleepy. Oh, so funny. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome to the stream, man. We're like already very far into the live stream, but we got something pretty cool. It's not perfect, but hey, let's test it also a little bit. This is what we got, by the way, and this is what Lovable designed. So hello. This is what Lovable designed. So it's pretty close. Oh, this one is sticky, by the way, a little bit. It's really cool, actually, what it did. I'm so excited to like get better at this. I'm out soon. Oh, okay, yeah. I need to stop soon as well. But like, this is always with the live stream. I'm having fun. I want to do more. But okay, let's test it on a real project. So we're gonna go to cars. Let's pick the Volvo. Let's see the Volvo. Yeah. Okay, the image position is not perfect, but hey, inventory. Yeah, no, it hasn't. There's no archive yet, but hey, all of this information is correct. Color, frozen white, the year 2024. Oh. Huh? Uh-oh. Crystal white. Uh-oh, I see a problem. Has it linked the fields correctly? It's not a big deal, but I know that that's possible because I succeeded with that before. No, come on. I didn't even check it. Why is it not connecting the dynamic fields? Oh, what is this? No way. No way. This is cool. You're not. Is this real? Did Claude just generate a whole custom widget? Well, I was just. No way. Giovanni, Novamira Pro can create custom widget for Atomic V4 with integrated skills to tools for create V. Well, I think we just did, Giovanni. You're not. No way. Wait. Now I want to check it. Wait, let's save this, or is it already saved? Oh my god. Wait, what did Claude do? Got it, the checkbox field returns an array. So the send dynamic tag. I build a custom v3 widget that reads the, no way. Widget registers perfectly. It loves to say that. ACF is ready. No, you're not real, you're not real. No, I don't believe this. I don't believe this. We're having to test this. What are you saying, Paul? Gemini confirmed that there should be a widget block and paste any raw HTML. Should be possible. Yeah, okay. With the you mean this one? The HTML, but it's not just HTML, right? But okay, let's test it. I'm very curious. Oh, I'm having it open 2 times now. Let's go back to the post. Huh? Where am I? What is this? Oh, it's a new template overview. Automobile. View. No, are you serious? Okay, so Apple CarPlay, sunroof, heated seats. Sunroof, Apple CarPlay, heated seats. No, is this real? That would be so cool if it did that. Okay, let's open this in a new tab. So the Mercedes-Benz has 7 checks now. Let's also add parking camera and keyless entry. That's cool. It works. That's why they train all of these big models so they can, yeah, you're right. But hey, it worked. Like my vague prompts, it just worked. It generated the whole repeat. Oh, that's so cool. The design is off though, but I'm just gonna give it that. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy with Claude, or I'm gonna thank him. You did amazing. It works out of the box, awesome. But the styling is a bit off though, so here's a screenshot of what it looks like, and then I will show you a screenshot again of the design from Lovable so you can make it better. Because that's a problem, right, with this widget. It's like, it's not editable with Elementor, I think. We're getting there, guys. Claude created with, yes, that's awesome. I haven't messed with Claude yet. Oh, yes, it's so much better. I mean, ChatGPT is catching up now with Codex, and they've also have a desktop tool, but yeah, Claude is incredible. What plan do you have, Claude? $200. I'm still on the $20 plan, but I just topped up $200 today for this live stream. Let's see how much I've used. €34. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not cheap, but hey, if this can save me hours, I would definitely pay that, right? Clear, the Lovable design uses green circle badges with a white check mark, not a plain text character. Let me update the widget to match that. Yeah, so it's like cache cleared, reload the car page. You should see. Okay, awesome. This is Lovable. Let's now go back to WordPress. So now the design should be updated. Yeah, okay, it's not great, but hey, it works with some extra prompting, maybe some CSS editing. I can just open this single page, and maybe it even gives us Elementor control, so we can decide how big that circle is going to be. That will be even better. Let me see. That's what I want to test, because then you can design even better. That would be crazy. Columns 2 and 3, that's also cool. Style. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look. It already has. But it did not use the global colors, but that's okay. Huh, hey, it just works. And then, brand 1, it's probably brand 1. And then the check color is probably the dark. Hey, it just works, guys. And then the label, gap between items. That's not working. There's no label also. Wow, this is really cool. Why you charge it and don't switch to... Yeah, I should. You're totally right, Mohammed. You're totally right. I should switch to the $100 plan. No, it's not credit-based, but Reno is using the lower subscription. Yeah, it's a combination, okay? I'm using the $20. I already used my $20 for today. And now it's using my credits because I'm over the time. Not gonna lie, 34 for a couple of hours is getting close to normal human hourly rates in some regions. Yeah, true, but if I would be on the bigger plan, and it's like I don't have to talk to someone. I'm just talking to Claude. I'm just sitting here behind my computer. And if I become better at this, then I can probably do it within my $20. And then it saves me hours for $20. But yeah, AI is not cheap for sure. AI is not cheap, but it's really fucking cool. I mean, we just created, sorry for the cursing. We just created a custom widget that's a repeater that normally would add, actually, you would have to use a plugin like dynamic content for Elementor. I mean, sorry, Giovanni, but it's true, right? You can just generate a whole widget now, and it just works. That being said, though, the gap between items doesn't work. So let's also give that. Batch sized, back to Claude. Let's see what we can do, Claude. Awesome, it works right now, and I also see that the controls for editing the icon work, but the text, no, not the text. Space between the icon and the text cannot be adjusted, but I do see a slider here called gap between items. But maybe that doesn't work because we're using a column layout. Anyways, I think there should be a slider here somewhere that allows you to increase the space between the icon and the actual field, and also increase the space between each row, if you know what I mean. So please adjust the styling panel according to these things. Let's see if it can adjust. We are building on a custom vibe coding focus on running multiple. It's a cool tool. I'm not understanding exactly what you're saying. Well, we are building on a custom vibe coding focus on running multiple agents CLI. Yeah, I mean, Giovanni also said that to me, that I should install the CLI. That can also be an improvement. Because then it can check the browser automatically. So I could have probably, like, I'm going to do another live stream probably soon. If I have analyzed this live stream myself, I'm just going to put the transcript of this live stream inside of AI and then let it subtract all of the insights that I learned from me talking, sharing my experience. And then I'm going to try to improve. And then I'm probably going to do another live stream where we're gonna move a lot faster. Done, it says. Okay, let's check it out. Giovanni is out also. Yeah, he will speak in Pisa. Oh, in Pisa, that's where the event is. Okay, let's refresh. Uh-oh, publish. So now we should have more controls in this repeater widget. Okay. Batch size still works. Label. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Oh. Oh, okay. There's one thing which is not working. You see? The space between the columns, actually. But hey, it actually works. Yeah, bro, we can build anything with it. Yeah, it's so cool, right? It's so cool. It is so cool. Awesome, it works, but we forgot a slider for the space between the columns. So basically column gap as well. And what else? Yeah, maybe the image widget. Let's try that as well. And then I'm gonna end it. Already 3.5 hours, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm in Pisa right now. Oh, Giovanni's still here. Giovanni, I'm just gonna extract all of the insights from this live stream. And then I'm gonna send it to you. Oh, done. It's already done. Oh my God. It's really cool that AI can do this. Publish, refresh. So now we have a custom repeater widget. Wow. Wow. Maybe also for V4, Giovanni, I'm starting to see it. Like maybe we don't even have to wait for Elementor to make all of these widgets. We can just do it ourselves. A. Does this work or does this work? And this works. These fields are not linked and I'm not happy about that. Claude, this widget works, it's awesome, but these fields are not linked. But this one is. No, also not. Oh. Also only the post title is. Also the price is not. Okay, I'm not happy with that. So we're gonna go back to Claude. Awesome. This widget works perfectly now, but I see that you forgot to link most of the dynamic fields on the page to the actual ACF custom fields. I only see that the post title is linked, but almost all of the other fields are not linked, so why not? Yeah. You know what's funny? I've been streaming for so long now that in 30 minutes, my limit is I'm gonna have more free AI credits. Sorry, it's not coming out. It looks a bit weird. My microphone is also still, yeah, still having battery after all these hours. It's amazing. I love these little mics that I have. Good catch. Let me check what's actually stored. The dynamic is stored as an empty array. Element doesn't have dynamic tags correctly. Yeah, I know. I need to use Elementor apply dynamic tag for each field. Yes. Let me now do that to all. Okay, great. Hey, Daryl is here. Daryl, how are you, man? Yeah, I'm working late. Like I just thought that this live stream was gonna be like 1.5 hours. You know, like Claude will just walk through this easily. Turns out it was not. I probably like made a mistake, or I think Claude made a mistake with like setting up the custom post type, and that messed up all of the dynamic fields, and then I lost an hour. But hey, let me show you, Daryl. It's actually pretty cool. Let me show you, Daryl. I think you will like to see this. So I made a design with Lovable, just for the design. Here, single post template, okay? This is not working, no database, just for the design, okay? Then Claude generated the whole backend. Custom post type, all of the custom fields, dummy data, filled in all of this with some mistakes along the path, but hey, I didn't do any of this. I didn't create any kind of field. And now it has generated this whole custom single post template. And it even generated a widget that loads in dynamic content, a V3 widgets. It loads in repeaters. So this is not even possible in Elementor Pro. Oh, Giovanni asked me a question. Do you think we should allow the creation of V3 widget? Yeah, of course. I'm doing it. You managed to do it with Claude. Yeah, but if we if we provide the right tools, the result will be, yeah, of course, please, please. Like I'm just lucky with this problem. Like I run into a lot of problems, right, with ACF in this live stream. But yeah, absolutely, you should build this into the plugin. This is so cool. We're having YouTubers here in the live stream. We're having the plugin developer here in the live stream. Guys, this is cool. So yeah, Daryl, what do you think? Like maybe, yeah, maybe you don't want to share your opinion here. I know you're not also happy with what Elementor is doing, but I think this is pretty cool. I just literally made a new widget for Elementor in V3 because, you know, I don't want to work with V4 yet because V4 is not ready. But I am excited about what's possible, but I need to get better at it. Oh, Claude says it's done. Okay, let's check it out. Let's refresh, and now all of these custom fields should be linked to the dynamic fields from this post type. I didn't do anything manually. Okay, cool, Giovanni, please. And Giovanni, like I am a big fan of the idea of Elementor V4, but the execution is just not done yet. So like we need tools for V3 right now. Okay, we will create tools for ACF, and in the meantime possibly to create with, yeah, absolutely, that would be awesome. Actually, NG also has this, huh? So you're competing. Okay, let's see. Yes. Oh, it did not select the right one. It did not select it. No, it did not select it. Almost, Claude, almost. Oh shit, I refreshed while I was trying to make a screenshot. And the responsive options for the new widget you created. Oh, good question, Hugo. I didn't even check it. But I was just trying to make a screenshot here. Brands. Oh, now it linked it. Oh, wait, it was not done. Oh, this one didn't. Oh, many of them are not linked. Screenshot. Claude. Great, I can, for example, see that the brand one is correctly connected, but for example, this one isn't. So do one more check. Check all of them and see if they're connected. Yeah, I should not get annoyed. This is not good. But yeah, let me check the mobile responsiveness of this page. That's a good question. Okay, this is of course because of there's no box container on this website that can easily be fixed. Let's just actually do that right now. Why not? Site settings. Let's go to layouts. Let's go to tablet percentage. 85. Well, let's just make it easy. Let's just do 90. And also here, 95. Also 90. 90 is fine. Only tablet. Okay. Let's go back. Daryl, Reno, have Elementor guys reached out to either of you regarding your V4 takes, asking to keep it on the low or something? Well, well, I don't know about Daryl, but I know Daryl has been pretty raw and honest about it. I personally have said it to Elementor. I was just gonna be honest. I said like, hey guys, I'm sorry, but I need to tell my audience about the current state because I do get a lot of questions. So they knew that I was gonna do this, but listen, they have no control over my or Daryl's channel, right? Like they cannot control it because I mean they can try, but Elementor is very understandable that they're very good, smart people. Of course, they don't want bad publicity, but hey, like every company deals with this. The best companies in the world deals with this, right? Even Apple, they get a lot of criticism. So this is just normal part of business, and they understand. Okay, what was I checking? Am I lost again? What was I checking? Oh yeah, responsiveness. Yeah, so this still looks pretty good. This form is a little bit squeezed, so we can change that. And then here, oh, okay, this one should have responsive settings. That's a good point. Let's see what Claude says. Okay, Claude says all the links are all the fields are linked, so now we can also add responsive controls to this widget. Let's go over here. This responsive actually looks great. This image should just be less tall. Are these field links right now? Yeah, I haven't refreshed it yet. And yeah, this one is not good, of course, but pretty good. So let's give it a refresh. But yeah, Paul, I cannot speak for Daryl, of course, and I don't even know if he wants to talk about this. Okay, solo, but no, it's still not linked. That's annoying. So this means that, oh shit, sorry. I haven't switched to the browser for you guys. That means that probably the brand works now. So this one will show Volkswagen. Yeah, Volkswagen. Color King's Red. Let's go in here. Oh, King's Red. Oh, it works now. Wait, the price, 32,000. 245 horsepower with 32,000 euros. Oh, 32,000, 400 horsepower. APK 1125. 1112. Oh, it works. Huh? So maybe it just didn't load the latest version of the editor. You see what I mean? Yeah. 3.5 hours. How do I do this all the time? It just feels like a working session for me, even though I'm talking to you guys. Oh, but it didn't select it. Oh, now I understand. It has used the custom key. Hey, you see that? It's using the custom key instead of the actual key over here. So it does work. Yeah, okay, this is just a small thing. I can ask it to fix it, but whatever. This is fine. What else? Oh yeah, we should ask it. And then I think I'm gonna go. Okay, great, but I see that you have used the... Oh, shit. Custom key field, but I wanted you to use the key field, which is a select field. So please switch them up. And in the same go, I also want you to add responsive settings to the repeater widget for the features, because right now the column feature inside of the content tab doesn't have responsive settings, but this is very important that you can also set up a different columns on tablet and mobile. Do you know what I mean? Let's see if it understands this. I'm gonna stop soon, guys. Oh, my screen is messed up again. Why does it always happen? Sometimes that happens, it just becomes small. Oh, now it's come back. Okay, whatever. You're using extra usage. Yeah, I know. Settings. No, here, Claude. Settings. Usage. How much did we spend? 36 euros. Okay, not too much. Stripe is unavailable. Oh, maybe it doesn't show my... Okay. All right. Oh, compacting the chat. All right, guys. Unfortunately, this has happened. I just want to see these two last tasks and then I'm going to stop. I'm actually very happy with the result. It just took way too long. So I want to get better at this. I will do some tests on my own time. Preview image export. Yeah, design.md. Yeah, for export. Yeah, implement. Okay, so website still get also updated to 2.6 in this live stream. It's not too bad, right? It's an evening, it's after dinner. We made a website. We generated post types, custom fields, a design, and we achieved some stuff in website style kit. But it could have done twice as fast. But I shouldn't be too hard on myself. We did it anyways. We did a live stream. We're here, even though I have not feeling great. But hey, we did achieve a lot. Sometimes I can be too critical of myself. Right? Do you guys also have that? That you're too critical of yourself? Because sometimes when I show what I've done to other people, they're like, oh, how did you do that? I'm like, yeah, but it took 4 hours. And they're like, yeah, who gives a fuck? It's still pretty cool. Okay, website sticker is 2.6. Awesome. The export feature, I'm so happy. Yeah, I should just be happy and thankful. That's what I should be, happy and thankful. Let's do a security check. Yeah, there's no security issues because there's still no backend to this system. I should be more thankful with what I achieve. Okay? All right, so after this update goes live, everyone can use website style kit new design.md if you have a project and you like using website style kit. You can export it with all of the instructions. How cool is that? What is this website style kit? Oh, you don't know, this is my web app. You can go to websitestylekit.com and then generate a whole color palette, a secondary color palette if you want. You can play around with these values. You can choose a font, set up typography scaling, and export this whole design system. See how everything is used. I made this web app for myself and for you guys, so you can get a good starting point for design. And now we even have a design.md, which we created in this live stream, because I want to use this later. So yeah, that's a web app that I made. And now we even created this. Don't be too hard for yourself, says Darren. I learned a lot. Oh, really, Darren? Thank you, Darren. Can you share in the chat what you learned? I mean, I don't want a whole I don't need a whole essay, but just the general thing, because I want to know what you guys like about these live streams, because for me it just feels like a working session. What if I don't see my font in there? Myriad Pro. What do you mean Myriad Pro? Is Myriad Pro a Google font? Yeah, it's not a Google font. It's only Google fonts. Here, it shows that on the website. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Good point. Good point. I should put that on the web app. It doesn't show anywhere when you open the typography pop-up that it's actually just loading in the Google fonts. So can you somehow change the text over there to make sure that people know it's Google fonts? I don't know how to add Adobe. I don't know. I'm out soon. Yeah, I'm out soon too. But yeah, I would like to. What do you guys like about these kind of live streams, guys? Oh, and also it doesn't show a lot of like fonts in here. It only shows like a short list. Here, if you do friendly, it only shows like a few. Is it true? Wait, let's do the plan mode. And is it true that when you select one of the filters inside of the typography pop-up that it only shows a limited amount of font families? It looks like there's a max on it. But when you don't select anything, then there is an infinite scroll, but not when you filter. Can you check that out? You'll edit. I don't know how to add Adobe, guys. I don't know how to add. Thank you, Reno, for everything you share with us. Yeah, no problem, Hugo. I hope you guys like these kind of live streams. I like it because we achieve quite a lot. I learned quite a lot, but I always wanted to be faster. But yeah, like I already said, I'm too hard on myself often. Let's check how Claude is doing in the meantime. Oh, they all switched to custom key to key. Okay, awesome. Featured. Okay, it's also responsive now. Awesome. So it has updated our widget. So let's go back to the browser. This one is working. That's good. And this one, let's give this a refresh. Now it should link all of the dynamic fields with the select fields. Well, I'm getting really sleepy. Whew. I'm getting really sleepy. Come on. Okay. Is this linked now? Yeah. Location, good. Year, good. Price, there we go. Mileage, there we go. Claude did it, guys. Also this one. Yeah, it has responsive settings. I love it. I love it. So now on a tablet, we're gonna switch to 2 columns. It works. On a mobile, we're gonna switch to 1 column. Yeah, if the names get longer, then we need that space. We don't even need it right now. Probably on a smaller phone. Oh, this is what will happen. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Maybe on a mobile phone. Oh, these ones also are not responsive. Okay. Last request. I want you to also add responsive controls to the styling tab where we have the label sliders. And the badge slider, basically all the sliders you see in the style tab. Okay. Oh, guys. Add Google before fonts available. Yeah, simple solution. Fix the intersection observer dependency array so infinite scrolling works reliably with filters. Yes. That's just a little fix. You have gone much further than I've tried with Claude and VP and Elementor. Okay. Yeah, so you're saying, Darwin, it has like opened your mind to what's possible. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I was just hoping to get more out of it. I've just been dreaming about this, I guess, future where we're gonna not do everything manually, because like I said, I literally have such a big motivation to not click too much on my mouse because my hands are messed up. So I'm really motivated to make this work. It's a weird motivation, but right now I'm creating designs lovable and then moving into Elementor, really hoping they had some easy ways to move designs soon. Yeah, I mean, that's what I tried here, right? And I think we're getting pretty close. I'm gonna talk to Giovanni. Is this Claude 4.7? No, 4. I'm still using Sonnet 4.6 because I don't want to burn too many credits. We just change the code of Lovable so you can actually make websites that perform well with. Yeah, I mean, you could also continue in Lovable, right? I have nothing against it, but this was a test to get it workable in WordPress. Okay, so now this one should work. Uh-oh, fuck. Sorry, I cursed again. Paul says they're just chill streams, Reno. Not many people in the web design space stream. Most devs stream coding game engines or startups, which is less relevant to do. But most free. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's what I wanted, right? In the beginning of the live stream, I'm always hyped. And during the live stream, like, things don't work, and then I get more chill. But I also like the chill vibe. I didn't want to be hyped up the whole live stream. So thank you, Paul. That's good to hear. Have you been up to date with it? No, I haven't. I don't know. My Loveball is great for the design side, but I have heard the coding language it uses makes it impossible. It's not impossible. What happened to my Lovable project? Lol. Okay, great that you made some changes, but when I click the typography tab, the whole web app becomes white. So something went really wrong. Yeah. This kind of shit doesn't really easily happen in WordPress, where like everything crashes all of a sudden. Okay. Okay. Bolt is like, I know the problem. Build mode, implement. Okay, implement it, and then I'm gonna check Elementor. Oh my god, almost 4 hours. Come on. Implement. Come on, I wanna go to sleep. Go back. Publish. What did I do? Oh yeah, this one should be responsive. All of these sliders should be responsive when I refresh right now. Come on. This is a repeater. Hub, slider, responsive, awesome. Label, all responsive. I love it. Thank you, Claude. This was amazing. And also here, Claude did a good job. Oh, it's still doing that, but this is a small change. I think this was it, guys. This was it. I think this was it. I think this was fun. So yeah, I'm happy that it showed some people here what is possible. That some of you find it just a chill stream to be around. I love hanging out with you guys. I feel like sometimes I pressure myself because I want to get to a result fast in the live stream, but some viewers just want to hang out. I'm always trying to balance that. It's not super easy, but I also don't want to put too much pressure on myself because I also want to enjoy it. So what is the drama at Lovable? There's also pricing drama. Oh, the pricing drama, yeah. Love chill streams, okay. Do you think the Nova? Yeah, well, I'm not there yet. I think it's definitely worth it. I mean, if you can, if it's not a problem for you to spend $200, then I would recommend the lifetime because the price probably goes up soon. And I think this project has a huge potential, right? It can become a huge thing, but yeah, you're spending $200 on the lifetime. Then, as you can see, I spent like 40 euros right now generating only one single post template, so it's not efficient yet. So don't expect too much, okay? So right now you can invest it, but see it as an investment into the future. I'm trying to improve my workflow, and I think it will get better. Yeah, I cannot fully recommend it yet, but I do believe in the vision. Wait, what time is it there? You seem yeah, I'm sleepy. 11 p.m. I'm gonna stop it here, guys. I'm gonna stop it here. This was good. Thank you for everything. Where's my streaming software? Where's my end screen? Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna stop it here, guys. I want to end it before we reach 4 hours. I hope you guys liked it. Yes. I cannot find my music anymore. Whatever. My computer needs to sleep as well. It doesn't work. Okay, guys. This was it. Oh, Giovanni's still here. Thank you, Giovanni. It'll be great you've been here. Let's stay in contact later. I'm so sleepy. We achieved a lot. We learned a lot. Yeah, many of you loved it. I loved it too. But we need to sleep now. I need to sleep now. Okay. Thank you, guys. This has been great. I will see you all in the next one.